What's going on, good people? I am going to be looking up at my 55-inch because I am watching the Steelers and the Browns right now. I hope we beat the Browns. I hope we get that rookie hell. But yeah, we on now. I think that's the game they're going to show. I hope that's the game they're going to show. That's the game I want to see. Want to see my Steelers. Oh, tripping, y'all. I ain't showing my Steelers. Hold on, y'all. I gotta show my Steelers stuff. Because it is Steelers. Hey, y'all, let me show y'all something. Yo, I got my Steelers stuff in a suit bag. When they touch my Steelers stuff, y'all. Hold on. I say I rarely wear this jacket. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that coat. Look at that Steelers jacket. Ooh, y'all see it? The flames. My wife got me this, y'all. Ooh, Steelers. Steelers in the building today. Oh yeah, I had to get Burrs. You know he from Detroit. Plexico Burrs. You know. Some of y'all don't know. One a great running back, but yeah, y'all. I had to get my boy Bennis. I want to get Palomalu, which I'm gonna end up getting. I like the stitch on jersey. I like my numbers and names to be stitched. But yeah, y'all. Steelers in the house. Yeah, that's the game I got on. So I'm gonna be in and out watching my Steelers game, y'all. It's muted because I can't play a Steelers game and be on YouTube at the same time. But yeah, y'all. That's some of my Steelers stuff. Like we get the ball, so Browns gonna get the ball at the what's the name? I don't play with my Steelers stuff. Of course, I got the towel. Oh yeah, I don't play around, y'all. If y'all want to send anything to my address, you can send me some Steelers stuff. Send me some Steelers stuff. If it ain't a gun, if it ain't ammo, if it ain't a holster, let it be some Steelers stuff. We gone, we gone. Oh, what the heck happened? Washington, what in the world? First and 10. All right, y'all, that's the last thing I'm going to show y'all. Oh, he gone. Oh, nice coming out the backfield. They missed him. Y'all, my in-laws, my sister-in-law bought me this. This little Steelers pillow. You can actually use this as a pillow. You just take this strap off. He opens up. So I got my little Steelers pillow. Shout out to my sister-in-law. Got me that one Christmas. And then, y'all, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, y'all, got this sitting on top of my locker with a couple of my gun stuff. Oh yeah. I want to get warm and cozy. I got the throw blanket, the cloud. Yeah, the throw. I got the throw blanket. Throw blanket too, y'all. So yeah, all down in my basement. Ain't nothing but Stiller stuff. Stiller stuff. You come in my basement, you gonna see all type of Stiller stuff. First of all, I love Emmitt Smith. I have a Dallas Cowboy jersey. The only reason I got it because I caught it on sale. I was in Florida and I went to the Nike outlet and I caught it on sale. That's the only reason I got it. So I'm telling y'all, so one of my pimp named Slickback. I got the Steelers championship belts. Yeah, I got some more Steelers stuff. Oh, he got hit. Nice job for coming down with that ball. Oops, I didn't even do that. But I got an Elliott jersey, so I don't need it. I got an Elliott. I got a Cowboys jersey. Like I said, the only reason I got it is because I caught it on sale in Florida, so I do have a Cowboy. So if you want to send me a jersey, make sure I ain't painted on. I already got an Elliott jersey, and Elliott didn't win anything as far as the Super Bowl. So, what's going on? Well dressed. What's going on, y'all? We're going to get into this subject, y'all. It's a subject I want to get into because people throw guns and religion in the same thing. But the ones that throw it in the same thing is not educated in the firearm world. So, first of all, if you haven't, go to Miss Shirley OG Gardner. You see her on my screen. Over to my left. Yeah, go subscribe to Miss Shirley. So definitely go. We're gonna play a video right quick, a short of hers. And I want y'all to go over there and click on Miss Shirley. Let's go.
Hey y'all, this is Miss Shirley OG Gardner, Cleveland, Ohio, Zone 6B. Uh, I hope you guys got a chance to see my repotting my papaya plant. Well, I put it in the pot, I trimmed off the bad leaves, and look at this, y'all. Is this how you get papaya fruit? School me, because this is something that's blowing my mind. This is the first year I've bought it. I only had it, what, a month or two? So it's just exciting to see this going on in the garden. And I've been leaving it out here in Zone 6B. If we've had some dips down to 40 degrees, I was like, I'll bring it in once
Come
it
on,
gets
Steelers.
below
What the hell
40.
was that?
So I always say, enjoy your day and show me that you like me just a little bit. Hit that notification button so that you'll be notified of any new videos that I might upload. And as I always say, enjoy your day. And y'all come back now. You hear?
Heard what she said. Go hit that subscribe button if you like it just a little bit. Shout out to Miss OG Garner. She reminds me of my grandmother, man, sweet lady. And so we're gonna remove that, and we're gonna get into. Hold on, y'all. They're running the play. We 3rd and 11. Come on, y'all. Ah! Oh, Rogers. Freaking. Oh, never mind. Let me not do that because I am on live. I'm not trying to get the ban. So we're gonna get into the hearse. This particular. Oh no, I ain't what I want. So y'all, we're gonna talk to what Sunny. She's a host on The View, and she's gonna The war. Col- Col- you know who he is. He's very popular. He's going to talk about something she said, and we're going to get into it. Um, because a lot of people get guns, firearms mixed up when you get to talk about certain things. So we're going to jump into what she said, and then we're going to discuss what she said. Because to me, what she said does not make sense of you just being a natural human being, something that your mother teaches you, something that your grandmother teaches you as children, how to be nice, how to be kind, how to treat people. So religion has nothing to do with how you treat people and what's around you. So I'm gonna digest this thing, um, whatever what she says. I'm gonna break it down the way she says it. So hold on, y'all. Let me.
Happens when you confuse a political slogan for a moral argument. Sonny, what are you even talking about? You think somebody's a hypocrite because they want to protect life with the most effective tool for protecting life? That's like saying a firefighter's a hypocrite for using water because he also drinks it. Like, make that make sense. You see how dumb that sounds? That's how dumb you sound right now. You know how many moms I know with AR-15s? They're not out here hunting humans. They're out here making sure nobody breaks into their house and turns their kid's life into a headline. So what? They're hypocrites too? You know how many people I know who are actually pro-choice and also own AR-15s? Are they hypocrites too, Sonny? Like, you just, this whole thing is just devolving into this deep, dark pit of just stupidity. But here's the thing, the people who are pro-life and own AR-15s, they're actually incredibly consistent. They believe life has value and they're willing to defend it. You believe in talking about life as long as you don't have to actually protect it. And that death penalty line, come on now. Like, really, this like, pro-life doesn't mean all life no matter what. It means innocent life. There's a difference between a baby and a murderer of babies. One just learned to walk. The other learned how to make people stop breathing. That's not hypocrisy, that's discernment. Now, as far as how the actual death penalty system works, that's a whole nother conversation. But then there's this AR-15 thing. Like what?
Hold on, y'all.
They are pro-life, but they have their AR.
Hold on, y'all. I went too far. So let's.
That up, but nah, I'm not. Roll the clip.
Against the.
All right, y'all. So she's gonna speak on why she believes Christians are hypocrites, and I'm just not gonna limit this to just Christians. You any type of religion. Jehovah's Witnesses, Buddhism, any type of religion, but she's mainly focused on Christians. So we're going to focus on the Christian thing right now. Okay. So we're going to break it down. Let's break down her statement.
Death penalty in all cases, because some people really deserve.
I am
to get
against
it.
the death penalty in all cases.
So she's saying she is, what's the name? She's against the death penalty. I don't think we should play God, but at the same time, hold on, y'all. Oh, get him. Oh my. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm watching the game, so I'm gonna be a little bit distracted. Nobody should play God. That's one. Let me make that point very, very clear. Nobody should be playing God. But the death penalty is based on case by case to me. Depend on how gruesome and how that case turns out. That's when I will, you know what I'm saying? And to me, I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. To me, I believe it should be up to the family. So if let me give you an example. So say someone unalive somebody's daughter and sexually assault their daughter. I believe it should be up to that family to make the decision. If they're facing the death penalty and they convict them for the death penalty, I think the family should make that decision on that decision as far as the death penalty. I do believe in it. So I kind of do believe in the death penalty, but what the hell is going on? No, they trying to get me banned. I believe it should go to trial. If the death penalty is up for that particular case, if they convict them of the death penalty, I think that should be a collective decision for the family. That's the only way. That's the only way I believe the death penalty should work. Does it work like that? No, but that's just my personal opinion about the death penalty. Like I said, y'all, I'm gonna be a little bit distracted because he caught it. They're marking. Oh, dang. So in that aspect of the death penalty, I believe that decision should be made by the family. So that's just my opinion about the death penalty. Let's keep going.
Well, I think in all cases, and that's why I find there is a hypocrisy with certain Christians who are pro-life, but they will pull that electric chair switch. They are pro-life, but they have their AR-15s in their cabinet. They are pro-life. But
so let's break down now. We're going to break down the pro-life for Christians that own an AR-15. Why is everybody so bent on the AR-15? Whatever. I'm over that situation, but it amazes me how people are still very, very hypocritical of people that own an AR-15. Secondly, you don't have to own a AR-15 that shoot 223, 5.56. You can have an AR-15 platform that shoot 9mm, which is a pistol round. 10mm, that's a pistol round. 45, that's a pistol round. 22 LR, that's on an AR-15 platform. So you don't necessarily have to shoot 7.62 or 223, 5.56 to have a platform, AR-15 platform to shoot AR-15. To shoot rifle caliber. So that let me know she was very uneducated about the firearm world in the first place. So I can own, which I do own, an AR-15 style platform, but it's in 9mm. You know what I'm saying? 9mm. It does not shoot AR-15 bullets or AK-47 bullets. So in that aspect, I knew she was uneducated about the gun world anyway. So once again, don't educate themselves. They go off what the news and everybody tell them instead of doing their own homework. Third thing, who cares what's coming out the end of that barrel? I'm sure I don't want to be in front of the end of that barrel. I'm sure OG Tank don't want to be in front of a barrel. I'm sure Miss Ewing don't want to be in front of a barrel. I'm sure Jason don't want to be in front of a barrel. I don't care what caliber. It can be 22 long rifle. I don't want to be in front of that. Period. At all. So let's just make that very, very clear. I don't think nobody I don't even want to be in front of a high point. What's that thing called? A sky. I don't want to be in front of none of that. So even well dressed, don't want to. He said a 22. So I don't think anybody in the gun community wants to be in front of anybody's barrel. I don't care what caliber it is. So people, and we're gonna let's keep on going because the AR-15 don't have to do nothing. Oh yeah, that still. Oh yeah. Oh come on. Ooh, we got to the 40. I'm sorry, y'all. My guys just ran it back to the Browns 40. Oh, we got a flag though. Who the flag on? I hope it ain't on us. It might be. Oh, it might be coming back. Are we coming back? Oh, tell me we not coming back. How they what's the name? Okay, y'all. So we're gonna keep on going. So that was her argument about the Christians and having an AR-15, how they're hypocrites. Hold on. Let's keep going. So I want to break it down.
But they don't mind immigrant families being torn from each other. They are pro-life, but
Now she gets into immigrants and families being torn apart. Christianity that has nothing to do with immigrants and their families getting torn apart. You don't have to be a Christian to want nobody's family to be torn apart. That's why I said she's all over the place with this argument. This argument has nothing to do with being a Christian. Nobody wants their family broken up. And if you have some type of compassion in your heart, which you don't have to be taught as a Christian to have compassion in your heart, you don't want nobody else's family to be torn apart, let alone yours. So that really, I just like, that has nothing to do with your argument. And it makes you sound very uneducated. You don't have to be a Christian to care about families being broken up. Immigrant, American, whatever it is. The issue with immigrants is they are not doing it the legal way. They're coming in, getting smuggled in. However they're getting into the USA, they're not doing it legal. That's the problem that they're having. And then they come over here and commit crimes, and then you can't get your citizenship if you commit a crime here in the United States. I do not believe. I had to do my own research for that. But come in the door the right way, get legalized, get your green, whatever you got to get to become a citizen of the United States, and you don't got to worry about your family being broken up. That's whatever. We know that. So I don't want nobody's family to be broken up, but come in here, do the thing the legal way, and and for an immigrant, you don't have that trouble. You don't have that problem when they start coming in, you know what I'm saying? Immigration start knocking on doors. If you have all your stuff together and you have your paperwork together, then you're okay. But that has nothing to do with being a Christian and seeing families getting torn apart. Don't nobody, if you have any care or any kindness in your body, you don't want nobody family to get they better not call that no block in the back. I swear to God. Oh my God, he didn't even do nothing. Anyway. I disagree. And that's what I said, OG Tank. So in that aspect, and well dressed, I know he's a different nationality. You know, come in and get legalized, and you don't have to worry about getting deported. But people come in here through the back door, through empty promises by people over where they live at, and don't do it the right way. And then when immigration come knocking at your door, then you're upset. That, you know, and that's just what that is. So we're gonna hit into another part of her.
they don't care about little children's subsidies being taken away from them. That is not pro-life.
And then she says, little children's, who wants little children not to be in a healthy home? Who don't want little children to have the best education? One thing about me, I want my children to go to college. I went to college, but I didn't get to finish because of the financial part of going to school and being in college. But who don't want their children to, and you know, OG Tank, he has children. We want our children to do better than we do. And I want my friends' children to do better than their parents. So that's why, what does Christianity has to do with children's well-being? Once again, she's all over the place. We're hypocrites because we don't want children to succeed. Well, how does that have to do with anything as far as Christianity or anybody's religion? I was raised by my grandmother a little bit. My grandmother taught me the comments, the stuff that she's talking about. She always wanted us clean. She always wanted us to get an education. She always wanted us to do better than her. These are taught. You don't have to be a Christian to be taught that. Oh, come on, Rogers. Why would y'all? Oh my God, he just made me mad. Exactly. But even with the subsidy thing, that lets you know she's not. My thing is with children well-being. You don't have to be a Christian to want children to be successful, to take advantage of the resources that's available to them, to be able to be a CEO or to be a president of a six-figure company. So that, like I said before, that's just her talking once again. Subsidies children don't get. The parents get that through child support, whatever it may be. Whatever the parent does with that, that's on the parent. But it's meant for the child. But once again, Christianity has nothing to do with the topics that she calls herself putting herself in or her talking about. Okay? Exactly, OG. She's all over the place and she's not addressing the issue. Like I said, that's one of the ones that's just she may be a smart woman, but as far as her argument, this was just a very all over the place, none thought out comment that she made on air. People, you can't let people that's not educated in the firearm world tell you what you shouldn't do or what you should do when it comes to you defending your life. If Sonny want to walk around here in a make-believe world that crime doesn't happen, sexual assaults doesn't happen on men, women, children, if she don't believe that some horrible can happen to somebody in her family or herself, if that's the way she want to deal with it, then you deal with it that way. But don't put your opinion on what I should and shouldn't be doing. You are, quote unquote, probably in a way better neighborhood than some of these folks you're talking to. You can't live that day-to-day life. You don't know what they go through. You live in a gated community problem with security at the gate, you know, if that's what you live in. So you can't dictate or tell me what I need to do in order to protect me and my family. If you're standing on the end of an AR-15 and you break it to my house, or you break it to my house and you're on the other end of a pistol, or you on the other end of a shotgun, only thing I can tell you is good luck to you. So with that video, what do y'all think? And like OG said, she got her education and being a lawyer. So lawyer talk, quote unquote. She probably is very tactful with her speech, but that one, that discussion was not that was not that was all over the place. I'm sorry. That was just all over the place. So, but yeah, people just get Christianity and blame Christianity on different things, and like I said, any religion, Buddhism, Jehovah's Witness, you any way you can to defend yourself. And maybe I'm a hypocrite, call it what you want to call it, but I don't live where she lives. I don't have the same resources that she has. And it's people that's worse off than I am. And I couldn't imagine. And so if you're a hypocrite for owning something to protect you and yours, then continue to be a hypocrite. Be that hypocrite, because Sonny can't save your life. Sonny don't live where you live. Sonny ain't the police. So for me, I really don't care what Sonny thinks about a Christian and being a hypocrite for owning an AR-15 or anybody with the religion. Like I said, for me, if a person has been convicted and has been proven and the death penalty is on the table, then guess what? I believe the family should be able to make that decision collectively. Maybe I'm a hypocrite, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This is my opinion about the whole death penalty thing. Let the family be at peace. If the family want it, give it to them. And we got pass interference. Oh yeah, pass interference. Illegal use of the hands, peppers. So as far as the death penalty, that's what I believe in. It has nothing to do with Christianity. It pertains to what you believe should happen. But that's just my opinion. I believe the family should make that ultimate decision if a person is convicted of the death penalty. AR-15s, it's whatever. You're gonna get judged by somebody regardless. You're not gonna make this whole world happy. So do what's best for you to protect your family and the humanity that's around you. Criminals don't care about life. Criminals don't care about human beings. So at this point, I am going to protect mine and myself, whatever I have, at the time that I need to protect me or my own. So if you're standing on the other end of an AR, an AK-47, a pistol, precision rifle, shotgun, whatever you're standing on that day, and the day that you have to meet my little friend, good luck to you. I will stay a hypocrite in that regard. Whatever. Children, don't nobody want to see children hurt. If you have a caring bone in your body, if you're taught to care. So in that case, that has nothing to do with Christianity. That's just you've been raised to do the right thing. And doing the right thing, you never want to see children harmed at all. And so that's my thing with children. Another thing, the last but not least, with the breaking families apart. You don't have to be a Christian to not to want to see families succeed. You don't have to be taught that. That's something you're taught by your grandmother, your mother, the women of your family, how to care. Men are taught how to care about people through the women in their family. So that has nothing to do with what she's talking about either. So I just wanted to break down this video. I thought it was an interesting topic today to kind of talk about and break down why do people bring AR-15s or anything gun related to any religion. Gun is a gun. If I pull the trigger on a pistol, it's going to go bang. If I pull the trigger on a shotgun, it's going to go bang. If I pull the trigger on a PCC, it's going to bang. If I pull the trigger on a AR-15 or AK-47, it is going to bang. There's no difference other than the caliber that the barrel is coming out of. Whatever. A gun is a gun, and they all do the same thing. What is y'all doing? Oh, boy, I'm about to get mad. Oh, I'm about to get mad. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all seeing the the Pittsburgh Steelers fan come out of me just a minute ago. My boy. But that's my take on her argument. Her argument didn't make no sense. Her argument was all over the place. So, you know what I'm saying? So, man, y'all leave y'all thoughts on what y'all think in the chat. I thought it was an interesting thing to get on here and talk about today. And how people that's not educated in a certain arena can really speak on somebody being a hypocrite. So, and we need, man, come on, Rogers, you two. I mean, we only got 3 points at the end of the first quarter. Anyways, we win it 0-3, whatever. Let's see something, y'all. All right, I got you, OG Tank. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't say let them OG Tank do. I said once the jury if the jury convicts the person of life or I'm sorry, to the death penalty, then I believe if they want to forgive them as a whole and let them do a life instead of doing the death penalty, then that's up on the family. Now I don't think they should be involved in this the sentencing, but I think they should, especially when it comes to the death penalty. I think they should be able to get in that collective and be like, well, we forgive them. We don't want to give them the death penalty. And then the other option is life without parole. So you're going to serve your whole life, rest of your life in prison. So I believe in that case. This is my opinion. Some people don't believe in that. But that gives it's not going to give them closure, but it's going to be, I don't want to say closure. Closure is the wrong word because I don't think nobody ever gets closure. But I think that could be a healthy part of that grieving process, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I don't think they should do the sentencing, but I don't think they should be involved of the charge making decision, but I believe they should be, especially when it comes to the death penalty. They should be a big part of if they want that person to actually be put to death. That's just my opinion. Doesn't mean anything, but that's just how I feel about the death penalty. If they're convicted of it, can the family make that ultimate decision? If so, if they don't want to, then they should get life without parole. Can't go, you can't go to the parole board on it. You just have to spend your rest of your natural life in prison, especially if it's been proven without a shadow of a doubt. Now, some people are wrongly convicted, so and that's another reason why I say that's kind of a hard one, because let me drop this link if y'all want to. I forgot to drop the link. Normally I drop the link. If y'all want to come in here and I'm sorry, the last 30 minutes, because I am getting off this on time. I got 20 minutes. So if you want to come in here and jump in, I'm sorry, I should have been dropped the link. I wasn't thinking. That's true. That is true. That's why I say it's tricky. That's why I said that's real tricky, because we are paying for them to be housed. That is tricky. That is a tricky one. Go ahead. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Skilly?
Cowboys leading.
Yeah, you already know we up.
Okay. I'm watching my Pittsburgh. We ain't doing nothing as far as moving the ball. Rodgers can't move the ball to save his life, boy. Just throw it up there. You got McCaffrey. We got McCaffrey. Just throw it up there to that boy. That boy big and tall. Oh, he's about to get sacked.
Yeah, I'm on your last point. I'm not without compassion, but I think the worst option is to allow a grieving subset of people to be the decider of anything. Go grieve, get that grieving out, and we'll take care of this over here. But we shouldn't mix them two things. That's the worst possible outcome you could think of.
That's true. That's true.
But I also think our legal system is jacked up to where it's not as definite, right? I prefer a more definite thing, right? You can say maybe that's because of my Islamic background, but if you still, I mean, you could be all emotional and repent and all that. That's nice. We chopping your hand off.
Yeah, they do it in other countries.
If you kill, we gonna kill you.
Yeah,
right. All this. Honestly, I think Judeo-Christianism has messed up the U.S. legal system. If it was kept out of it, all this mercy and throwing yourself on the court and all that, no. Look, you out in these streets and you about to do something, know what the penalty is
for your actions. Absolutely.
Yeah. And once you take them actions, we're not gonna waste. We're not gonna have this long, drawn out process and all this. No, you knew what you was getting into. Now go ahead and take this lethal injection and shut the fuck up.
I agree.
I don't understand why people don't think like that. I don't get it.
I don't either. I'm with you.
Mercy and Jesus and all that's your ism. They ain't got shit to do with me.
That's true.
Don't spend my money on that shit.
I agree.
Right? Because when you talk about life without parole or life in prison or even in prison until the appeals process or whatnot, that is not millions, not billions, but trillions of dollars coming out of my pocket in your pocket.
Yeah.
And then we want to know why the government right now is shut down. Nigga.
I'm with you on the
get it. Like, how retarded can we be?
I'm with you on the
we have a mass retardation problem in this country.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I'm also with you with the death penalty. You know, if you out there, you carjack somebody, you kill somebody, I'm eye for eye. I'm with it. I mean,
I say this as my father was on death row when I was born. His case got overturned when I was 10.
What the world?
Does that mean I'm okay if he didn't get the chance to prove his innocence and he was killed? Yes, straight up. And I'm talking about my father. Straight up. You call me cold or whatnot. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We all dying.
Oh, eventually.
None of us getting out of that.
Yeah, we all going to the dirt.
You can him and ha about the win and the where and all that. Why? What does that do? What difference do it make?
It don't make nothing. Just
right.
Just be.
But if we look at the societies, that work more like what I'm advocating, they don't have any of these problems.
Not at all. Because like you said, they know the consequences.
I'm not even.
Come on, Rogers.
I'm talking in what.
Rogers, how you looking crazy? You
I have empirical data behind what I'm saying.
My bad.
Like, there's no feeling behind it. Like, I think we should take feeling out of things.
Rogers, you missed him by.
That's one thing. And I think also fundamentally you misunderstand what Sonny was saying.
Oh,
right. Okay. And mind you, me and Sonny are total opposites. I do not like her or any of her stances, but I have to defend her on this one. She was talking to a subset of pro-life Christians. I know you consider yourself a Christian, but I don't know if you consider yourself pro-life or not. If not, then her argument wasn't for you.
But that's true.
So
no,
if he would have
been, come on, that's pass interference. He did not turn around. Oh, Metcalf, come on, man. God damn, how he not getting the ball to Metcalf? He should, man.
And me personally, I am pro-life. If I get in a situation, that's what I'm going to fall. But for you,
not even I think
Skilly should have the choice to decide for Skilly, or the next person should have the choice to decide for themselves, right? So my personal stance and what I think for other people are not mutually exclusive, and I don't understand why people have a problem with that. Here's what I'm gonna do, and here's what you can do.
You're gonna do right. You deal with life the way you want to do.
Them two things have never been the same at any point in my 48 years on this planet, and I don't understand why people act like they should be.
Rogers, you is missing.
I'm gonna do me, you do you. That's what niggas in the hood say every day. I don't understand how people make it more complex than that.
See, he overshooting him again, bro. Rogers, you've been in the league too long for this.
Maybe I'm different. Oh, maybe I'm from a different era or something. Like, I don't get it.
No, I mean, I'm the same way. You know, you live your life the way you're gonna live your life. You know, right. But people live in this fantasy world that can't nothing happen to them. You can get got anywhere.
Hard head make a what?
So, but already.
see how quickly you answered that? Like, I don't have a problem with it. I think we all know this. If you of adult age and you don't get this concept, that's on you.
Man, 6. Rogers is moving the ball, but he's not. We shouldn't be having this problem with him. But
you not like me, but if I tell you the house is on fire and you just decide that you're not liking to be means you're just gonna sit there and burn up, then burn up.
Right.
Die, nigga. I don't get it. This is not a hard. There's no intelligence in here. I'm a high school dropout. Like, I'm not intelligent. Like, this is basic. If you can't get this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's crazy. But yeah, I know a lot of people that's really, you know. But I mean, like you say, it's their life. They're gonna live it the way they want to live it.
Right.
And you know, I'm at the point to where in my life,
we gotta step. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta embody the whole logic behind one monkey don't stop no show. Well, guess what? 10 million monkeys also don't stop a show either.
Exactly.
Here's what we're gonna do. You either with that or not. You can go scream over there in the corner, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do.
Exactly.
I don't understand the misunderstanding now.
So yeah, man, I thought it was a good thing. We wanted to break it down a little bit. I did a video on it. But you know, I'm not mad at her. That's her perspective. Like you said, she a lawyer. She gonna talk lawyer talk.
Yeah, she's very tactful in her thought, in the way she lays out an argument. And I think a lot of people try to put it into a wider stance, and that's where they mess up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She defined her argument very well. I disagree fundamentally with it.
Yeah.
But the form of the argument I get, and I agree with the form of it. I just disagree with her outcomes.
Yeah. So I mean, I like I said, you know, your grandmother, your aunties of the family, you know, they teach us how to be compassionate, how to be caring. And that doesn't come from a man's side of the spectrum. It comes from the women in your life.
Right.
That teaches you that. So, you know, if you're naturally taught that, in my opinion, you're going to want your own children to be better than you. You're going to want your own children to get more resources to be and have more access to things that you didn't have access to. And so in that case, that has nothing to do with anybody's religion. That's just something you're taught.
Correct.
Children around you. I got my sons and my daughter's friends that come around here. I treat them like they're my kids. I want the best for them. I want them to be able to go to college for free. If that's a choice they choose to go the route they choose to go down, making sure
I don't know about the for free part, because when most people say for free, well, they're not really talking about free.
When with a scholarship, hopefully full ride. Let me reword that. Hopefully with a full ride. And so the children around me, I care for them like they're my own. And you don't need somebody's religion to teach you that. You're taught that. And
you either get that or you don't. Right.
Dang, I just got through reading this book. I had to call my mother, but Atomic Behavior. You're taught that. It's 3 ways you're taught as a child. You're taught through family and friends, which is your close ones. They're going to teach you how you should, you're going to pick up on certain behaviors and habits with them automatically as a child. It just comes automatically because you're around them most of your life, your childhood life anyway. And so you don't need nobody's religion to teach you that. Families, you always, and I say this, it takes a family and a village to raise a child. You can't, I'm not going to say you can't do it on your own, but with a positive support system, there's more opportunities and there's more resource available to the child to be able to get where they want to go. So, I don't, splitting the families is never good, but depends on that family and their dynamic. Sometimes, mothers and fathers just don't work out. It's not the end of the world, but long as them two understand and know, as long as we get along to be able to get them to where they need to go, and we be adults about it, that's all I care about.
Right.
So you don't need nobody.
We don't even necessarily have to get along. I mean, maybe it help, but we just agree on. If you're coming home with F's,
oh yeah, you got it.
You and I ain't got to cut for each other. We know that that's bad, and we got to address it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I agree.
Man, there ain't no, yeah.
So I don't know. People just, the way I've been looking at it, people just, and now that if you notice, these last couple of years, the church has, because you can actually return you can get money back. You can actually file your offerings and your tithes on your taxes now. Mm-hmm. So you can actually get some of your money back from tithing and offering. So then it's treated almost like, well, it is basically a business for the U.S. government, because they can get money. You can get some money back off of it by paying your time. So I don't know. Religion, when a lot of people get in religion and forget the common sense things, to me, and that's just what I've been noticing. Like you think that you pray and you hope nothing happens, but you also understand that something can happen.
Well, that's why I'm not a fan of religion in general, right? Like organized religion, I'm just not a fan of, because way too many people use it as a way of thinking, right?
Yeah, and I hate
so there's the mainline Christian way of thinking, there's the mainline Buddhist way of thinking and whatnot, and people will align themselves with that. We see that now in our politics, right? This party thinks this way, so that's how I'm gonna think.
That's the right way.
This way and whatnot. Those are dumb people. I don't know a nicer way to say it. Like, those are just ignorant people, and those people should not sway anything for us. There's always gonna be ignorant people. We can't get away with them. Can't get away with it. But we shouldn't make decisions based off the fact that they exist.
Right. I mean, if y'all want to jump in here, y'all more than welcome to. We having I think a great conversation.
And that spans the gamut, whether they consider them Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever. Like that goes for all that. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll tell y'all this. I do carry in my church. I am a deacon, so I do carry. here in the United States, as long as your pastor knows that you're carrying, you can actually legally fire. I mean, I'm gonna say here in Michigan that I know of, you can legally fire in your church. I don't know about other states, but they have to know before you can fire. Because even in my old church, where I used to, my childhood church, when I first got here in Michigan, trustees and deacons carry pistols, and for various reasons. So, but
isn't that just a subset of private property? Take church out of it. Like, if I want to allow you to carry on my property, I should be able to say yay or no to that, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I don't see, because it's a church, I don't really see how that differs.
It doesn't. You're absolutely right. It doesn't. It's just a lot of people because a lot of people get that mistaken identity. Now I do. I'm gonna tell you under God's truth. In my other church, my childhood church, I do carry. The pastor don't know that, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Now, if you're not willing to take that risk, don't do it. That's right. That's the best way I could tell you. If you're
that's in life in general. If you're not willing to take the risk, then don't do it. Right?
Don't do it. So that's just me personally. I'm now to the point to where, and it's just maybe because it's been going on so much these last couple years, with the church getting shot up so much.
Right.
And I was carrying before that. I've been carrying 10 years. Have I been carrying 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. I just renewed my license. I think I've been carrying for 10 years. But since I've been carrying, if it's not a metal detector, if it's not a pat down, I'm taking it in there. It's that simple. I'm not about to limit myself because you don't, and even with T-Mobile, as long as they don't see it, fuck you. I'm going in there with mine because T-Mobile get robbed just as anybody else do. So if you ain't got no metal detector and you ain't patting me down, I'm in there with the pistol and all. So see, there you go, well dressed. I remember him doing talking about that at his church. I remember he said something about, I think he had what did he have that day? He had the 40. He did a video on carrying at church. He either had the 43X or he had the Hellcat or he had the 365, I think. One of the two he had with him. But yeah, like he said, as long as his pastor knows and he good to go. And I think he's down there in Florida. See, he had the Hellcat. I don't remember that. I remember him talking about that coming out of service. He had the Hellcat with him. But yeah, as long as now he's in Florida, I do know that. And I guess they can do that there. There you go. A lot of people feel like I feel. Yes. Nice catch. Okay, so he isn't. I thought he was in Florida. He in the
not even a pat down, like just businesses that here in Texas, it's a 30-6, 30-5, and 30-7, which are the laws that govern where you can carry or not on private property or whatnot. If they post those, cool. I don't have to come to your business.
But don't they? Let me ask you this, because I heard this. T-Mobile has it. No, what's the name? But with T-Mobile, if they see you with it, or they can ask you to leave. Now, once you don't leave, that's considered trespassing, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Right.
So they can't ask you to leave, and if you don't leave, then yeah, you can get charged with trespassing. So y'all know
which is the got you in Texas. And so maybe by other places, I don't know because I'm only certified in Texas. But in Texas, if you have a Texas LTC, once that business owner tells you to leave, it's trespassing. But when the cops show up, they have to legally give you an out to go back to your car or leave or whatnot. They have to legally do that. The judge, if they don't do that, the judge will throw the case out.
Gotcha.
That's only if you have a Texas LTC. If you just permitless carry or constitutional carry, as they call it, if you're just utilizing that, then it's a no ask. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200 when the cops show up. You just automatically in handcuffs and they take you.
I got you. I know. Here recently, I was at a pawn shop, and the dude was like, "You gotta go put your gun in the car." I said, oh, okay, no problem. They ain't getting you. You don't want no business.
Right. Then you go back to the car and you take off. Right.
Yeah, that's what I did. Exactly. So it's certain places. I'm just, if you don't, I mean, I'm not here to rob your business. No, I mean, if I wanted to do that, I would have just came here guns blazing. You know what I'm saying? Gun out and everything. But yeah, certain spots, I'm just, if you're gonna tell me to take my firearm back to my car, first of all, you announced it, so ain't no way in hell I'm about to take my firearm back to my car. Somebody see me walk out the business, and my car getting broke into. So that was a no in the first place.
Correct. Well, just at least here in Texas, they don't have the business owner doesn't have to notify you if they catch wind that you're carrying, they don't want you there. They can call the cops. But the difference is when the cops show up, the way in which they have to act, whether you have an LTC or not. Right? If you have an LTC and they don't give you an out, then the judge will automatically throw it out. And that's actually written. It's not a judge discretion thing. It's actually written into Texas law. Now, if you don't have a Texas LTC and you're just constitutional carry, then yeah, no questions asked. You in there.
Okay. So it seemed like it's pretty much the same thing. No matter where you go, it's if they see it, they actually like the young man asked me to do. I just okay. I'm not gonna argue with you. You just don't want my money. What can I tell you?
That part.
And go on by my business. But I respect it. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him at all. What the man? Rogers is getting the money now.
Man, we let these Panthers catch up. It's 10-10 now.
Oh, it's 10-10. We are. We got to get a touchdown out of this. The line ain't been holding up neither. We got that boy Garrett on us. Man, come on. There you go, big boy. Oh, you didn't get him 5 yards back. We didn't get.
Yeah, I had a situation last night. We had to call armed security over there or whatnot. Like, I had some parents try to rush the court, come across the court on me or whatnot.
What?
We ain't having this. Yeah.
Right. What, they was mad about something?
Yeah, they was mad about something pointless or whatnot. But I'm running the clock, so I just stopped. It's like, oh no, we gotta address this shit before we even go on.
Right, and yeah, then you should have before
they need to be up out of here. Because if I did that shit, you would already have me in handcuffs.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Why you, man? What is this dumping
the ball? Of course, they
were
of the fairer persuasion, so they didn't go to jail. They wouldn't even ask to leave. But I was like, that's some bullshit.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what that's about. Let's see. Hot Tub, Tony, what's going on? I know I ain't been on in a minute, Hot Tub. Don't say nothing to me. Don't get disrespectful, okay? Oh, he does some on Saturdays or either Sunday. He podcasts with a guy that does sports. So I forgot. Hot Tub, drop his name.
Kaba or whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody he does gaming with. Man, we keep on getting these dang on field goals, bro. Y'all need to score some touchdowns. It's a low-scoring game, man. I can't stand Rodgers. I don't even know why we picked up Rodgers.
It's a good weekend. My Longhorns beat the Sooners yesterday, so yeah, we straight.
He said the 90-year-old grandma. I agree. Virginia Bushcraft. It is the day is definitely crazy. Oh, there you go. 411 Sports World Network. Y'all definitely go check Hot Tub out. It's just, coming up when I grew up, I definitely want to live in these times as a kid. I definitely enjoyed my time as a kid in the 80s, mid 80s, 19. the 90s. But it is terrible. I couldn't imagine being a kid right now. It's just I had more fun back when I was coming up. Being over grandma's house, you could sleep with the front door open. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have all these crazy things going on. But with social media, it really done blew up what we was shielded. I guess I can say what I was shielded from. It's very, very out there now in the media sector. So, you wasn't, if you were a woman if you was a girl that like girls, or you a boy that like boy, it wasn't. You hid it. Now you don't hide it. It's out there. It's even in the commercials now. I see a lot of it in the commercials. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's not to knock nobody on what they like, but we weren't exposed to a lot of things that these kids are exposed to and what they have.
I hear the argument a lot, and
guys,
I don't know how accurate that is.
Oh my God! All right, well dressed, man. Y'all pray for well dressed. I didn't know, man.
Because I remember I went to LA on a school trip about 6 months after the LA riots happened.
Mm-hmm.
I knew how to move and how to proceed. I'd never been outside of Texas, never been outside the hood in Texas, but I knew how to move. Like I didn't have no problems while I was there. You're right. There wasn't no MySpace, no Facebook, none of that.
I think what was Black Planet back in the day? Black Planet.
But this was before then. We talking about like 92, 91, 92, somewhere. Like this is before all that. You know what I'm saying? But I had Ghetto Boys. I had NWA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I knew what the situation was. I wasn't going out like, and I was banging. Like, so I was Pyru. I didn't go out there flamed up. I knew, like, what? I knew where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in South Central. I was in Long Beach. Like, so how could a knucklehead dropout nigga from Texas learn to navigate? I went to Chicago as well. Didn't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could I learn to navigate that without social media? But now these kids got everything. They got all kind of social media, Snapchat, whatever, and they don't know how to act when they go to the local grocery store. So what's the value of you having all this data and you ain't doing shit with it?
Doing nothing with it. That's true.
I don't. So that whole argument that the times are like, really, it's not. They what I'm saying, ain't nothing new under the sun.
You know what? Well, just I haven't seen. Okay. You are right. I've been looking, and I love watching his content. He got some of the cold. He got to be in my top 5 for one of the coldest gun collections. Him, I always said, even before, and I thought he had a great collection before he started doing what he doing 2A in LA. I wanted his collection when his collection was average. He ain't got no average collection no more. His collection is bonkers. I want his collection, but when he had just Glocks and the plain Jane stuff that he turned into, some masterpieces. But now he in them 2011s, he pulling out these days. Man, you talking about some woo-wee, some green he's spinning. Shout out to 2A in LA. Yeah, y'all definitely pray for Well Dressed, man. He definitely one of the ones I've been following when I first discovered him on YouTube, man. Great guy. I need to try to get with Well Dressed and see if he'll come on a Sunday. I want to interview Well Dressed. I don't think nobody ever did it. Well Dressed, I'm gonna get with you, man. I'm gonna have to hit you on your social media or something. Hey, Well Dressed, what's your, and I might have it while I'm asking. I might have it already. What's your Instagram, Well Dressed? I might have you on my Instagram if you got an Instagram, because I definitely need to DM you and set up. I definitely want to interview you on my channel. I ain't did an interview with a person live in a minute. Now I'd love for you to be my next guest. I'm gonna start asking some folks. Let me see, which one is this one? Okay, well, I think I got you on my Instagram. Let me see. I said have. I thought I had it. Yeah, I'm about to get off here and watch the rest of my Steelers. Well, I'm gonna stay on until halftime. They ain't got too much to go. They got about 2 minutes, and I'm gonna go and end this live. I think I do have. Oh, I have. Okay, I'm following you now. Well dressed on Instagram.
So when you just talk about the Steelers, my son walked in the room and he was like, "Man, y'all Steelers."
Oh. Hey, I get it all the time.
I told him to get on camera, but he don't want to get on camera.
Oh, well, he can say that. I get that all the time, especially at work. And I'm here in Detroit. Oh, they be getting on my head about, you a what fan? I am a Steelers fan, and what the hell? What you gonna do? All right. Hey, follow Well Dressed Tactical on Instagram too. That's his name on Instagram. I thought I've been following Well Dressed Tactical on Instagram. I guess I ain't. Boy, some of these pictures he got, he looked just like a mobster with this Tommy gun. Mobster days. He got the long black coat on too with the top hat. Well Dressed knew what he was doing in that picture, boy. He looked like an assassin. Oh, we got 2 minutes left. I'm gonna finish watching this and then I'm gonna get off here before halftime. Boy, Rodgers need to get his stuff together. Ooh, man. Luckily, they ain't doing nothing on Cleveland ain't doing nothing on offense. But we need to be finding ourselves in the end zone. 1920 flashback. Hey, he ain't lying, y'all. Y'all need to go see this picture, man. He looked just like a mobster. He is not lying, boy. His first 2 pictures, he looked just like a mobster. Shout out to him, man. Great guy, man. I love his content. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you, Well Dressed Tactical. I definitely want to interview you, brother, once you get well enough. I know you just said you was, battling. You know what? Man, I was so mad when they announced him to be, and then he took so long that I don't understand these teams. He's not an elite quarterback no more. And y'all waited on him like hand and foot. Y'all literally waited on Rodgers. I'm mad that I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'll be 100 with y'all. Everybody keep on saying, I don't know why. Justin Fields wasn't getting us nowhere. And Russell wasn't doing nothing. You see, he didn't got benched by the Giants. How you go up to the Giants and get benched for a rookie? Now, I already knew he was garbage. So I'm glad they didn't keep him anyway. The Jets had Fields looking good the first game. Now he looked like trash. And so it wasn't even no point in keeping him. I wish they would have. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest guys. I wish they would have drafted Sanders. I'd rather for you experiment with Sanders than to wait on Rodgers. I swear to God, they pissed me off when they did that. And then he waited till the last possible minute to say he gonna sign with the Steelers. He a diva. Man, Steelers ain't no divas. We don't got no divas on the team. When the hell we started picking up divas? I'm sorry, y'all. That's a Steelers rant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That's just frustration from all this season. I got the rest of the season to go. I can't stand watching him. I love my Steelers, but I can't stand him in the uniform right now. And then we bring back, oh my God, from 2 seasons ago, which he had Rudolph. I don't understand why
I think Shador is going to be a decent backup, but I don't think he's a starter.
I'd rather for him to come to the Steelers and at least try to start. Cause the 2 that they picked up from the 2 for the 2 that they dropped wasn't no better. Tell you the honest God truth, I'd rather for you to get him and experiment with him. At least he a mobile quarterback. I'd rather for you to experiment with him, and I'd rather for you to have a losing season with him.
So hot tub. Shador is not better than Michael Penix Jr. And your Falcons ain't really doing shit. So I'm just saying, you make it make sense for me.
A 1st and 10. What the hell we done?
And I'm not saying that Shador is trash. I'm just saying he's like backup level, which is fine. That's probably the best position in the NFL. You get paid for sitting there.
Right.
Well, I signed up for that.
I'd rather for them guys Shador Sanders and experimented with him. I'm like, man, that's holding, cuz. I guess not.
And I got Cam in fantasy, the best QB in that class, and Cam ain't doing nothing. That's what I'm trying to get you to. Let's make it relative, Vato. Yeah.
Y'all. You done piss him off. Let me drop this link. Hey, we went from guns to sports. That's what we doing these live.
I'd much rather have Cam than Shador.
I'm telling you, I would have rather for them to pick up him and experiment with him because we're not going nowhere with these two guys. So I'd rather if we're not gonna go nowhere, we're gonna have a winning season. We probably get beat out the first round. It doesn't make any sense, anyways, to me. Man, y'all
just give him a chance. This is the NFL. This ain't Wrigley. I don't understand what that means. I don't just give my AAU players a chance. Like, we talking about something much higher than that.
I think the only reason I say him because he has a solid foundation with his father coaching him, diversity when he got to Colorado. I think he'll be good. And especially for Mike Tomlin, they already don't know how to develop quarterbacks. Let's get this straight. Steelers don't know how to develop a quarterback.
Yes, he gets a lot of hate because of his name, but take that out of the mix. And we're just talking about X's and O's. He's not on a starter elite level. You got what, 32 teams in the NFL? You gonna really tell me he's one of the best 32 in that position? I don't buy that argument. I'm sorry. That's a bad argument.
Oh, he didn't got popped. Yep, he not coming back. He didn't got popped. Oh, they popped the hell out of him. I'm sorry, y'all. This I don't want nobody to get hurt. But he got lit. Catching that ball. I think in the NFL he'll do okay because, like I said, he has had his father has definitely made him a solid man.
What it do?
Bad take. You already know.
Yeah, that's why I made that Falcons reference. I know you jump on there. Yeah.
I don't give a damn, but we hot garbage right now. We're gonna be hot garbage for about another season or so. Then we're gonna get back on track.
But the analogy I made between him and Michael Penix Jr. is that not accurate?
Michael Penix Jr. He's in the second year.
Out of him and Shador, who would you rather have right now?
Shador.
You crazy.
I said that when ain't nobody drafting them in the first or second round.
That's what I said.
I could have got him. But he's a more complete quarterback. You know, he understands the game. He studied under the tutelage of the best quarterback in the history of the league, arguably. Because you know who mentored him, Tom Brady.
Oh yeah. He got
There's no reason that I say Pittsburgh, y'all deserve everything y'all get this year.
Man, I couldn't understand it, bro. I was so mad. And then the crazy part is,
but lineage doesn't necessarily equal success, right?
I mean,
I say that right now as a Longhorn fan. We got a Manning, right? And he trash.
I could have told you that all the Mannings were trash. There's only been one good.
But I'm saying so lineage doesn't equal success.
But it's only been one good Manning, and that was Peyton, and Peyton was decent at best. Peyton needed a whole offensive line to protect him because the minute he got hit, his career was done. Eli was trash. He was trash in a good.
Okay, well, take that. Following that logic, then his lineage is not a quarterback lineage. Prime was not a quarterback.
Huh?
So following that logic, Prime was not a quarterback.
I never say he was. I said his son tutored under one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Now, I'm not going off his lineage. He's a great rookie quarterback. He is a rookie quarterback, but he could start anywhere.
I believe so.
He could start most of the teams. He could have started in. He should have went to the Raiders.
Come on, Queen. You don't hit him in
Who's
the
the
head.
Raiders quarterback right now?
That exactly. Who is the Raiders quarterback right now?
I don't even know.
Wasn't
Is it Carr? Did they got Carr or did they trade him?
I think they traded him. They picked up
the one that played for Seattle last year. What was his name that played for Seattle?
Gino?
Ain't Gino that quarterback?
Is he? I don't keep up with the Raiders, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think it is Gino because he don't play for the Seahawks no more.
Gino Smith, okay. But
I would say honestly, I would say Gino is better than Shador.
Man, you crazy as
No.
You about crazy
no.
I'm looking at the resume. Gino had a decent year last year. Didn't he get him to the playoffs?
No, Gino had, I'd say 1.5 good years. 1.5.
But that tell me you could do it versus a rookie.
Y'all won't get a man a chance to he didn't do it as a rookie. Gino didn't.
What is this? Give a man a chance. I don't understand that logic. We're talking about the NFL.
Man, look who Cleveland had 5 fucking quarterbacks.
Right, I ain't understand that one neither. Why did they even
and the motherfucker that you chose to be your starting quarterback?
But when we talk about specifically about the NFL, it's not a give somebody a chance. I coach 5th and 6th grade AAU basketball. I don't give 5th and 6th graders a chance. You have to earn your playing time on my court.
Okay, so he
never got a chance.
Now we're talking about the NFL, much higher level, and y'all I'm not supposed to treat them like they rec league and everybody get equal play. Like that's crazy to me.
They never gave him a chance. The one game that they put him in, he did ball out.
Yep,
he did better than the quarterback that they chose. The league don't want him now. The owners collude.
Wasn't that a preseason game?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing he only played in one.
That's where you evaluate him at.
Exactly.
He scored more. He had more yards than old boy that they got as a quarterback now. In his first preseason game. They both had preseason game. You got this dude that was clearly shook in his first game and said, that's my quarterback right there. Yep. Actually, no, you didn't. You had 2 other motherfuckers, one hurt, two hurt, and one of them is just hot garbage anyway.
Flacco. Now he with the Bengals.
Flacco been in the league over 20-something years and had one good season.
Well, you know what? He actually was out a year or 2 before he went to Cleveland because he was out of the NFL for about a year.
Yeah, he was.
And they called him back. And that's when the Browns ended up calling him. He ended up leading them into that first couple games and then end up leading them into the playoffs and end up losing the first round.
Flacco, the only reason Flacco got a Super Bowl ring, he fell into a good scheme. You was a good enough quarterback in a great scheme.
Yeah, a lot of them like that though. A lot of them like that.
A lot of people got championships under that.
See, that's even like what's the name? I was talking about him today for the Tampa Bay. See his scheme. You put him in a good Baker Mayfield. You see how
Mayfield sucked. Baker
Mayfield sucked, but now that he's in a way better situation,
he putting up numbers. I agree. I don't like Baker, but he putting up numbers.
College, but that's what I'm saying. You put Shador in a decent scheme, not even a great scheme. I guarantee you'll eat them words. I guarantee you. The boy is a good quarterback. The reason y'all don't like him, well, I ain't gonna say you in particular. But the reason most people don't like him because his last name Sanders and y'all got a problem with them. Just say that. I'd rather people just
that is a problem. But when you say he's a good quarterback,
he is.
You talk about one of 32 elite spots in the league in the world.
I say
that doesn't qualify as good.
And I said
you ain't got that many greats neither.
Hold on, I said in the chat. He was the second best quarterback coming out of his class. Cam Ward being the first one. I ain't gonna argue with nobody about that. Go back and forth with your mama on that. Cam Ward was the best out that class, but Shador was number 2. For him to slide to the fucking 5th round, that was the league colluded against him and his daddy. Because y'all didn't like the fact that he did exactly the same thing that the fucking Manning family did 15 years prior.
Yeah.
So that's the only issue with Sanders. So everybody stop with this. He can't play. He don't know this. He a rookie quarterback. He's on the same level as every rookie quarterback in his class. Actually, he's above most.
And I would argue that it's not the best idea to turn any of those 32 teams over to a rookie quarterback. Right? We all agree that Cam was a better quarterback out of that class. And look what he doing in Tennessee. Nothing. He even got the press conference talking about we asked.
Because they is.
That ain't his fault. He came into an ass organization.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, that proves what I'm saying. Like
them certain programs. The Browns.
Michael Penix is the starting quarterback for the Falcons only because Kirk Cousins is trash. I don't know why we paid him $100 million to play good 1 month out the year. Kirk Cousins is called Mr. October for a reason because he gonna play good in October and the rest of the goddamn season he suck ass.
But that's like you say, that certain organizations breeds, and if that quarterback is in the right organization, the right system, and it's been proven over again, solid organizations. Browns ain't a solid organization. How many quarterbacks they done had since I've been born? I was born in '83. They done had more quarterbacks than I could count on.
Browns have had more first round quarterbacks than any other team in the history of the
NBA. They don't know how, man. They
every other year they got a #1 quarterback pick, and they are a killer of first round quarterbacks, bro.
They are terrible.
You go to Cleveland for your career to die.
Yeah.
Tell me when the Cleveland Browns have had a winning season.
You can make the same argument about the Raiders as well.
Yeah.
The Las Vegas Raiders or the Oakland Raiders?
I don't know where they at now. They could be in Tucson for all the fuck I know.
For you to make that statement, you got to specify which city Raiders we talking about.
I don't even know what city they in right now, so it's hard for me to say. Them boys move more than a crackhead, boy.
They was good in Oakland. They sucked in LA. They sucked in Oakland again. Yeah, okay. I give you Oakland. I mean, I give you the Raiders. But yeah, man, you can't don't do that, man, like that, man. Don't be like the other ones on there. Because what's the old boy that got on there? Fucking sorry ass motherfucker got on ESPN talking about he's not engaged in the offense. The boy be in all the offensive huddles. He's ready to go at any goddamn time they say it. They don't want to put him in. They've said this time and time again. It's some back and forth in the Cleveland ownership. You got a coach that wants.
But why did they even? That's the thing, because the coach. It seemed like the coach want to start, and then the ownership don't want to deal. Like, why did y'all draft him if you didn't want him? What kind of dumbass shit?
Because I'm gonna tell you why. And
that was so backwards.
I'm gonna explain this because we went into depth on this.
Because nobody's talked about that team as much since they done it.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, he had the hottest selling jersey in NFL this year. Yep. But they did that to keep their stuff from getting sued because you knew that y'all colluded and keeping him and lowering his draft stock. So if no team picked him up and he went undrafted, his dad is savvy enough to say, "Okay, I'll sue the league." And then when the case come up, they can ask in deposition. They can come back and say, "Okay, we want discovery," and that gives them access to every email, every phone call, every piece of video footage for the entire draft. And I'm pretty sure that all they have to do is show one piece of evidence that shows collusion. There was some collusion behind the scenes between owners to keep him out the league. So to keep themselves from getting sued by the Sanders family is why they drafted him. Mm-hmm. That's why they did that, because they didn't want to get sued. Because he would have won. I would have just sued.
Right. At this point.
Okay, y'all don't want me in? Sue. Now show me every piece of evidence that you got. I want every piece of footage, every phone call, because all of this, everything associated with the NFL draft is recorded.
Yeah.
What happened to that? What happened to that whole issue with him receiving the call and it was a troll or whatnot? Like they're supposed to be investigating. Like I ain't heard nothing more about that. Turned out it was like some offensive coordinator's son or something like that.
His son. Yeah. He was fined. The offensive coordinator was fined. He was suspended for a couple of games. Nothing happened to his son. But even that right there shows, because they're not supposed to give out those players' personal information.
Yeah.
So for the fact that he had access to that tablet with his sensitive information on there, that's a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
But all of this is you mad with Deion because Deion said, I don't want my son to play for these particular teams. Well, that is no different from what Archie Manning did for Peyton and Eli.
Manning.
He's trying to do it for Arch trash ass.
Yeah.
I told everybody, I said, there's a reason why Texas ain't put that boy out there last year. I said, Arch Manning suck. He a Manning. I don't know if y'all don't see, I don't know if people as old as me that remember Archie Manning in New Orleans. Archie Manning was garbage. Peyton, I ain't gonna say Peyton was garbage. Peyton was okay, but y'all put a lot of extras on Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, the first time he got pressure, he was successful because he had a great offensive line most of his. When he did not have that, he has no mobile skills, so he couldn't move around and make stuff happen with his feet.
No, he definitely was a pocket quarterback.
His career.
So Hot Tub, you know I'm a Cowboys fan, blue and true.
Why y'all didn't pick him up?
But here's my argument. You say they all trash except for halfway good Peyton.
No,
don't Eli got a ring, and he did it on the trash ass team, the Giants.
The Giants went.
Now you got a Cowboys fan arguing that Eli was halfway decent.
No, Giants when Giants weren't trash. Now they had a hell of a defense when they made the run.
They had two great receivers. Plaxico Burress was one of the best receivers at the time.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
He did have receivers. He did have 1 and 2.
He was like
you mean the dude that shot himself? That dude?
Yeah. He still was cold. Don't because he shot himself. He was a cold receiver now. That ain't got nothing to do with him shooting himself.
Come on, but that ain't got nothing to do with how he received. He was one of the receivers you throw the ball near him. He
grabbing it.
He was a Julio Jones before Julio Jones was. Because Julio Jones, let's be honest, Matt Ryan was no good quarterback.
No,
But Julio Jones made Matt Ryan look real.
Oh my God. You ain't lying.
So let's be all the way clear about that. Peyton was good. I ain't not gonna down Peyton. Peyton was a good quarterback. But to put the extras on the Manning family like they do, like this dynasty of great quarterback.
No.
No, the fuck is not. The Manning family as a whole, trash. Y'all just know how to get on good teams. And let's be clear, Peyton Manning wouldn't have a ring if it wasn't for fucking Tony Dungy.
Oh, the coach? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Matter of fact, John Gruden wouldn't have the ring if it wasn't for Tony Dungy. Because Trent Dilfer wouldn't have a fucking ring if it wasn't for Tony Dungy. Because both of them stayed on the team that Tony Dungy built. And when the Bucks fired Tony Dungy, John Gruden didn't change the offensive scheme. He didn't change the defensive scheme. He didn't change a goddamn thing on that team. Man, don't get me started, man. So let's be clear. They fucking with Shador because of his dad. Because they didn't want his dad. And you a Dallas fan. He brought Jerry Jones a ring.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So
came over when he came over from Atlanta, right?
I agree with your whole stance, your argument.
He came over from Atlanta, right?
Collusion. I agree with all that.
He went to San Francisco before he went to Dallas.
Okay. So,
but even that, I agree 100% with you with the collusion and the hating on him and all that. That still doesn't mean that he's one of the best 32 quarterbacks in the league.
He's a rookie quarterback. He's one of the best rookie quarterbacks.
Right, rookie. You can't put him against people that's had 3, 4, 5 years.
I said he's the best rookie quarterback in the class. That's exactly what I said.
Right, and I said I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the NFL. I'm saying should he be leading out there on Sundays and starting?
Yeah, I think he's solid enough to do that. I truly believe that.
I think he need to sit behind somebody for season 2 and get them skills up, and then maybe we can talk about that.
He ain't gonna get it in Cleveland. I guarantee you that.
He probably not.
I'd rather for him be somewhere else and put the work in to be in Cleveland. Fuck that.
They're really trying to kill his career in Cleveland.
I mean, where y'all would want to go to Cleveland?
They tanked his draft stock so he couldn't make money, but he signed. But the contract that he had, he's the highest paid rookie quarterback right now, and it's not because they paying him. It's because of the deal, his merchandising deal that his dad negotiated.
I'm about to say because his NBA, I mean his NFL contract.
So I'm not a Dak fan. I think Dak is trash, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we were to trade and get Shador,
he's better than
I would still want to see Dak starting over Shador.
Man, you a goddamn fool because he's better than Dak.
I don't know about that.
Shit.
Zach, I mean,
Dak had one good season. Dak, y'all got Dak in there because y'all really wanted Tony Romo up out of there.
Yeah. And the only reason he even in there because Tony Romo got hurt.
And Tony Romo, the only reason Tony Romo stayed in there because he was fucking Jerry Jones' daughter.
I'm about to say he had something going on with Jerry Jones.
No, that's what happened.
It don't surprise me. It didn't surprise me. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's all on. He's commentating now. He has a better after NFL career
than he did when he was in the NFL.
I'm like, how the fuck is he critiquing quarterbacks and saying who's good and who ain't?
He's trash.
You've been trash your whole goddamn career. Tony Romo ain't even had one good season.
Right.
I mean, Dak did catch that ball though. Just saying. Who was throwing it to him, Tony? Facts.
You don't even believe the shit you
I believe he caught that ball.
Oh.
One play in one game in 5 years.
Hey,
one game.
That's the collusion that they be hating on us, trying to keep us out the playoffs.
The only thing keeping Dallas out the playoff is Dallas.
I'm about to say. No, all brothers keeping Dallas out the playoffs is Jerry Jones.
No, your owner want to be the owner.
The owner want to be everything.
The coach.
We'll keep the Falcons out the playoffs then.
Our fucking GM make horrible decisions.
Okay.
Our fucking general manager.
Sound like we in the same boat.
No. Your owner.
Right.
Our owner is our GM. Same thing.
No, it's not.
Our owner ain't trying to be the GM.
Right. He ain't trying to be on TV after the game. He ain't trying to be the first one in media.
What's for all them players who tired of your owner, all of your interviews, all on your TV.
Come on over here. The Bad Boy Records.
What we on? What week is this on the NFL right now? Week 4, 5, something
week
like that?
4. This is 4 or 5.
5. I'm about to say something about it.
Week 5. Okay, let me ask you something. What Micah do these past 5 weeks?
I'm not a Michael Penix fan. I didn't ask for Michael.
No. Michael Parsons.
Shit, I don't know.
Exactly my point.
He really did nothing.
Right. So was Jared crazy and not giving him that money?
Let me say this. No, I ain't saying y'all ain't crazy, but let me just say this. You gonna take a chance. The NFL, you not guaranteed whatever amount of money you give a player. You're not guaranteed them to play that whole time. So I don't understand you taking a gamble with anybody.
Not for long. Yeah.
So he went somewhere else to get the money. I mean, that's just like everybody else. If you ain't gonna give me the money, somebody else gonna give you the money.
He went somewhere and conned somebody out their money. I'm just saying.
First,
you ain't conning them.
Jared was right not to pay him, make him the highest paid player in the league.
And he done did exactly that way. He done waited he done did this to everybody. This ain't his first rodeo. He wasted the last minute to pay somebody. You didn't have to pay him that much money if you would have paid them last year.
Jerry Jones don't like paying nobody.
Jerry Jones don't like paying nobody. Let's get that straight now. Unless you like Zach Prescott.
Well, Hot Tub don't like paying nobody. So what that mean?
Oh, whoa. Where that come from? I still don't own no franchise. First of all, I don't own nobody.
I'm not saying, but you ain't just running to get your money out.
Who, me?
But yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying,
if I'm the owner of the Atlanta Falcons,
I'm not talking about owner. I'm talking about everyday life. Ain't nobody like paying nobody. Is my point.
But Jerry Jones,
I could use Skilly on that too.
But Jerry Jones didn't have to pay these guys this much money if he would have did a year before, 2 years before.
You really hold on? I'm gonna take it all back to y'all last Super Bowl. I'm gonna go back in time. I'm getting my time machine and go 40 years back. if Jerry Jones would have paid that same team that won the last Super Bowl all together, if he'd have kept that team together and paid all of them, y'all could have had about 3 more champions.
3 or 4 more Super Bowls.
You're probably right. So that means that's just his MO, and that's how he is. Jerry
Jones.
There's nothing special about the Micah situation.
Hold on, Jerry Jones think he could pay players in cocaine. That's his problem.
Hey, it worked in the 90s, though.
He got a substance abuse problem.
It worked in the 90s.
That's how he got teams.
It worked in the 90s.
But once again, he could have paid Parsons way lower. He could have paid Parsons last year 30, 35. But see, that's his fault. That's Jerry Jones's fault. Look at the Eagles. How the Eagles are very organized. They pay their players way before it gets up there. Jalen Hurts, what 50?
Yep, they renegotiated him as soon as he won that Super Bowl.
Right. So give him that before you even talking about 3-4 years from down the line. Jerry Jones is he don't need to be doing nobody contracts, and he do not need to be doing no negotiation. He's terrible.
First of all, for you to say I don't want to talk to your agent, I was like, what? I paid my agent to do my negotiation. I don't know nothing about contracts and all that shit. That's what I pay him for.
Right.
So that lets me know right there. You want to fuck me right there.
You want to screw me in?
You want to screw me over. So yeah, I don't blame Michael Parsons for getting the fuck on. Whether he produced or not, that's what the market value said he was worth, and he went and got it.
Cool.
That's a fair market.
I'm gonna tell y'all, Cowboy fan, y'all not getting nowhere. With or without Parsons, y'all still not getting nowhere.
Well,
Dak is trash. Our quarterback is trash.
Tell you what y'all holding out for. Jerry Jones holding out for Archie Manning.
I don't know why he doing
that. You might be right, and I hope he's not. You might be right, and I hope he's not.
Why the fuck he doing that? Because
I don't either.
But he has said before he wanted Archie Manning.
Oh well, that's what he waiting on.
Arch Manning. Arch Manning is trash. That I'm telling you, Texas knew what the fuck they was doing. Texas, he got all that NIL money. Texas knew he was trash. That's why Texas didn't play him but 1 or 2 games. And the minute the whole NCAA got to see him play for the first time, they said, "Oh, yeah, you garbage, just like your granddad." Virginia Bushcraft, you right. They haven't like playing. Like I said, Jerry Jones only likes paying his players in cocaine.
Yeah.
That's why they always had somebody selling cocaine in their locker room.
90s was horrible.
It ain't just the 90s. It's all.
I know. I'm just saying, 90s was horrible.
It's all the way up to today. The players just don't have drug habits like they used to.
Yep.
That's why Jerry Jones ain't been successful since then.
But also there's something special about having that star on your helmet to where your contract is not. Here's what I'm saying.
Ain't nothing special about the helmet.
Well, that just having that star on your helmet means that your contract is not your main source of income.
No, it's people that
No,
I don't believe that. No,
that don't guarantee nothing.
That don't. No.
It do.
No, it don't.
If you put that star on your helmet, yes.
None of your
they knocking down your door. Hey, do this, do that.
None of your players, none of them in the last I go back 30 years have been the highest paid as far as endorsements go. They barely broke the top 10. And I think it was only Romo. Was the only player. Odell, matter of fact, maybe Odell. But he was a juggernaut in itself because his agent is awesome.
Yep.
But the only other player is Romo that has been in the top 10 as far as money from it. That's a false statement you made, bro.
Not in.
Try to dress it up. But
No.
What you mean? They get endorsements from car dealerships in Dallas?
No. That ain't no real money. You might get a free car.
Local Jack in the Box.
You might get a free car. No, I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm saying the You think Kawhi is the only one in that type of situation?
Yeah. Yeah.
As much as the oil money is long here in Dallas, you think
that money, that's Jerry Jones money. That ain't the players' money.
Y'all and Jerry Jones ain't generous in giving away his oil money.
Y'all living off of 40 years.
How many foundations out here where that motherfuckers don't even know that the CEO of the foundation, they get $20 million for it? That Kawhi shit. You think Kawhi is the only one really in that situation?
Tax write-off, dog. That is not. He's not doing that off of the kindness of his heart. He's doing that because he make too much money and need to give away some of it.
You need a write-off. Yeah.
It's still money in your pocket. That's what I'm saying.
Every owner does that.
To the extent that they can do it here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's how they keep their money in their pocket.
Hell to the no. No.
Jerry Jones ain't even.
You think that the Arizona Cardinals organization money is as long as the Dallas Cowboys?
No. You talking about as an organization?
No, ain't no.
I'm saying the reach.
No. Dallas is the most. He has built an empire. The one thing I said about Jerry Jones,
I'm
know
pretty
how to
sure
build
there's cartel money within the Dallas sphere.
Whatever, however he doing it, he know how to make. He's a
great
businessman.
Tell me I'm wrong.
He's a great businessman,
if you want to talk net worth, it's a lot of owners richer than Jerry Jones. Robert Kraft is richer than Jerry Jones. Hell, Arthur Blank is richer than Jerry Jones.
Oh boy, that own the living in Dallas, that own the well, he died. His family though, on the Chiefs.
Jerry Jones is really not one of the richest owners in the NFL.
No, the other owner that lives here, the Chiefs owner, what's his name? Or that family, because he passed away recently. I can't think of his name, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that family. They got more money than Jerry. Yeah.
Jerry Jones just had he has done. I would give Jerry Jones his credit. He has done good, making that the most profitable franchise.
Yeah,
second most because
a lot of people don't. I'm quite sure. If you've been in the sports world, you know he distributes all the stuff he's doing on his own. NFL has nothing to do with distribution. Because he got what's that Pepsi he with?
Yeah.
Pepsi is through him. Exclusively, he does his own branding away from the NFL, so he's a great businessman. Let's not get it twisted.
You know why he has to do that, Skilly? Because unlike other owners who have outside businesses that are thriving,
he had to do
Jones. This is a source of income
for him. Yep.
For most other owners, them owning the team it's like a side hustle.
Yeah. That's something they want. This is something they just wanted.
This is Jerry Jones' job because oil money dried up decades ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That oil money he had ain't as long as you think it is. He got to make his franchise what it is.
Yeah, top. Most definitely. I agree.
Okay, he transitioned. I don't understand. I don't understand the point though.
Hey man,
that's what you're supposed to do, right? That's what we take to diversify your bonds. Like I don't understand.
You dress it up as much. That's not diversified.
It is diversified. Like
job. Diversifying is what the other owners do because they own
multiple businesses outside purchasing that team.
This is Jerry Jones' full-time job.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing else. Or he might do some oil drilling here and there, but this is his baby. This is his pride and joy. This is where he makes his money.
Every hustle that got a detail shop to clean their money, at some point that detail shop become their main business.
I understand the problem. Documentary. He was an oil driller.
You know I'm right. I tell him you know I'm right.
That don't make no sense what you saying.
It don't because it's not his main income. Other owners has businesses outside.
I get that. Other owners have businesses outside. I get that. You stated that. Thank you.
But with Jerry Jones, he didn't have businesses once he bought the Dallas Cowboys.
This is why he's the least respected owner. Now, with you having one of the most profitable teams in the league, you're the least respected owner. You know why? Because you
can least respect me all the way to the bank.
At billion versus billion, he on the poverty side of the game with the billionaires.
Give me his brand of poverty.
You can't compare him to.
I would take his brand of poverty over my brand of poverty any day.
We all would, but I
would too. Shit.
I guarantee you, other billionaires wouldn't trade places with him. They
hell no, they wouldn't. Ain't no way, they wouldn't.
Well, I
don't know how accurate the statement that is.
Look, well, Google it.
But I'm not a billionaire, so I have to take y'all word for it. I don't know.
But now he's a great businessman. I give you credit where your credit due. I ain't naive. He definitely built it.
He has figured out what most teams have not figured out.
Have not figured out.
How to stay relevant and not having won a playoff, but 2 playoff games in the last 45 years. Two.
But he says it. He says it. If you see I don't know if y'all see that documentary he just came out with.
From that time, look at the worth of the organization. It has skyrocketed.
But he's also said, I will write a check of no amount. I'll give somebody a blank check to win a Super Bowl. He'll never get it. He'll never get it. I don't care what he talk about. He'll never. Jerry Jones will go to his grave not winning another Super Bowl. And I put that on my life. He will never win another Super Bowl.
This much. I think once he die, whoever buy the team, because I don't think his son gonna take it over. I think they're gonna sell it first chance they get. But once whoever else buy the team, I think they still have a strong chance of winning a playoff game within their first 3 years after Jerry Jones gone.
I agree. They have
a chance of winning the Super Bowl within the first.
I don't know if the family will sell it though. I don't think that's gonna happen.
The team is valued at $33 billion or something. Something. They one of the most valuable teams. Yeah, they're gonna sell them. They're gonna sell them real quick. Because I think the Jones family itself is only worth about 4 or 5 billion, if that. And Jerry he's so controlling. He hadn't passed business interest on to his kids. Yeah. So his kids is gonna need I don't know where they at. They don't know how to run a business really. He ain't let them. So they're gonna have to sell that business.
His kids are very involved in the business right now today.
They're gonna be just like Jeannie Buss.
Right.
Jeannie Buss.
Yeah, Lakers. Yeah.
Yeah. She got everybody else running the team. She just there.
Team no more. She finally sold it because she realized that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This was my dad's dream. I just like to be around basketball players. So she went on ahead and did the smart thing. Yep. Sold the most valuable team in the NBA. Yep. To somebody who could really run it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But y'all
I don't see that happening.
Y'all in Dallas got to get out this delusion, bro.
Y'all really delusional.
She wasn't as integral to the operation before she sold it.
No, they said she used to be with her daddy all the time.
Yeah, Jeannie Buss.
Yeah, because she liked to be around.
No. She was actually. I heard she was involved though.
She ran the organization. That's why a lot of bad decisions got made.
She delegated a lot of shit.
No, the fuck she didn't.
She ran that
just like her dad. But she made bad decisions.
She made very bad decisions compared to her dad. Her dad, yeah.
I would have never gave LeBron.
Them Jones kids is involved at every level. So, yeah.
Well, he did say in the documentary that when he first started it, he wanted his kids to be a part of it. But like you say, he's not giving them a chance to release. He's not releasing the control to let them make mistakes. So when he's dead and gone, they don't know how to make a mistake.
He gave them a do nothing position
exactly in that organization,
and they getting paid for it. He still make all the decisions. Had he went on ahead and made his, even if he made his son the general manager and let him do the decision making, that would gave him some form of understanding
on how to operate once he's dead and gone.
Yeah,
they don't know how to operate without Jerry. Jerry is the horse. They
sit right there with him. Like,
you can sit there all day long, but if I'm not making decisions to make a mistake while you're here, when I get it, I'm not gonna know what to do with it.
There it is. Man, y'all got to get out this delusion.
I just don't know how accurate that is.
What you mean? That's like you telling your kid, you gonna give him, you go out here, you rake this grass, but I don't want you to make no mistake in raking this grass. And then when he go back out there, he do it again, then you mad as hell at him. But you ain't giving him a chance to make the mistake.
Now, this the example. You tell your kid to rake the grass, and then he start raking the first time he raked the leaves. You say, "No, I don't like how you rake it. Move out." That's Jerry Jones.
Every time for the last 10 years, I seen Jerry Jones. Steven was right there at his side.
Just
so to say that he's not involved and he just got to know
making decisions.
That's not accurate. God. That's just not accurate.
What you mean it's not accurate?
Because I got eyes, I can see.
You ain't been seeing clear then. You ain't seeing what I've been seeing the last couple years.
You started a new job before, right?
Yeah.
You've had to be trained on that job, and it's certain times you might not have access to certain things that you need, and it takes time for them to get you access. Yeah. During the time, all you can do is watch what that person's doing. Yeah. But that don't mean you know what you're doing, because the first time they put you in front of that machine, you've only watched. You never touched it. You never do nothing. Now, hopefully you've paid it.
Outside of a month or two, your analogy falls apart. Because Steven's been around for like a decade.
Paid attention, but if you
and his daughter, I forget her name,
next to a person all day long, if they didn't pay attention, or they didn't grasp it, or it wouldn't explain properly to them, you're setting them up for failure. The best thing for them to do, the Jones family to do, is sell that franchise after he gone. The worst thing they will be to keep it and run it further into the ground. Because y'all in the ground right now. Two
Bushcrafter, what? Nate, Drew, Michael, and Dez, where they gone? I see them all the time. Dez right down the street now. Like,
he's saying they're not coming back. No, he's saying they're not coming back. They're not coming back to rescue that franchise. Is what he's saying.
Right.
He ain't talking
what
about
what more could they be doing that they're not already doing? They still very visible.
Winning games.
Winning games. He's talking about being in the NFL. He literally.
Michael Irvin's 65 years old. Like, what the fuck game he gonna win?
Well, why is he still there?
Because he ain't going nowhere.
And therein lies the problem.
You can't talk to these Dallas fans, boy.
I just didn't understand. I'm trying to understand the point. Like,
boy,
what would they come back to? In what function? They're not gonna put on no helmet.
Oh no, they definitely ain't doing that. They done. Man.
That don't make no sense.
But I'm just gonna say this: long as Jerry Jones has that franchise and his kids, that franchise is going nowhere. It will continue to value in dollars like he wants. Yeah, I give him that. But as far as Super Bowls, y'all not getting nothing with the Joneses owning that franchise. Nothing. Even his kids, nothing. Because their daddy ain't taught him nothing.
Bro, you got to think y'all ain't won but 2 fucking playoff games.
And then y'all talk about bringing a man in there.
My point. Take the last Super Bowl that they won and graph the evaluation of the team then versus now. It's gone like this. So show me the value in winning Super Bowls.
We're not there.
You can't.
Nobody's saying that.
We're not saying that. We know they're the most valuable sports team in the sports world. We're not saying.
So I'm asking you on what angle are you evaluating? I'm asking you then on what if you're not basing it on X's and O's value of the team, what the team is worth. What are you evaluating it on?
Wins and losses.
Wins and losses. That's what Jerry Jones said, and his kids said, and his wife said.
There's teams that said. Let's take the Eagles
publicly.
Let's take the Eagles. Way more successful than us in the last 10, 20 years, right?
We can all agree that. But what I'm saying is, I'm going off this man word.
Which team right now would you rather own personally, the Cowboys or the Eagles?
Right now, the Eagles.
Eagles all day long.
What?
Eagles all day long.
Based on business. As
my sole business.
As my sole business.
How can your side business, your third business, as a business-minded individual?
Understand the Dallas Cowboys.
You would much rather own the Cowboys franchise than the Eagles franchise.
The argument is not.
I'm gonna go to Eagles because I got multiple incomes. I'm not relying on one.
So your argument, I'm trying to get a hold to your argument. So your argument is that not that they should be winning games, but they're good because they're the most profitable. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So that's
at the end of the day, that's what it's about.
That's not for Jerry Jones. Okay. It's not. Jerry Jones had publicly said he'll write somebody a blank.
If you own any asset, let's take football franchise. You own any asset, it's to get the maximum value out of that asset. Is it not?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, we're not arguing
in that sphere. How am I wrong?
Okay.
Please explain that to
you
me.
going on a business.
I'm willing to
side
be
and the
wrong, but
overall,
y'all not making a
different side
concerted
of the
argument.
spectrum. You on the financial
So
side.
by that, hold on. So by that metrics, I don't want to hear now Dallas Cowboys.
Say y'all want another Super Bowl. Shut the hell up. Y'all not getting one.
You only care.
Y'all lies. Shut the fuck up about the Super Bowl. I want another Dallas Cowboys.
We're gonna beat Pittsburgh again.
Don't say shit else about coaches. Don't say shit else about nothing other than financials.
Right. I don't want to hear shit about football with the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all ain't getting it. So shut the fuck up. Y'all worried about business. Stick with business. Don't mention foot. You can't mention foot or ball to me when you're talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
From a fan perspective, yes, we all want our teams to win the Super Bowl.
How much jersey sales y'all had, how much the concessions y'all had, how much that real estate on that stadium. Anything financial, we can have that conversation. I'm good on both sides. But when it comes to on the field play, I don't want to hear from you about no fucking Dallas Cowboys, because all you care about is how much the team worth and how much money it made. Not you, not the city of Dallas,
but
not Oak Cliff, not none of that, not Plano, not none of that shit. All you care about is how much money it made Jerry Jones. That's all you can talk.
If I'm a business owner, yes, that should be my only focus.
No. I'm going by your words. You invalidated your whole argument when you said that bullshit there. So that's all you can talk about.
How?
Because you don't care about nothing else by your own words. All you care about is how much the team is worth financially. So let's talk financial. How much jersey sales y'all got going on? I don't want to hear on the field talk. I don't want to hear you talk about no players, no nothing.
It's always been number one.
No. I'm not gonna let you backtrack. I'm gonna hold you to your words.
It's always been number one.
How much?
We talking business. We talking business. Let's talk business.
It's always constantly been number one.
How much is your concessions projected for this year?
Once again, always been number one.
Dallas Cowboys paying dividends out to shareholders. Oh, they ain't got no shareholders. It's just Jerry Jones. So what the fuck is your argument?
He ain't got none.
Exactly.
That is my argument. In a nutshell.
When they talk the financials, since all you care about is the financials, talk to me about the financials.
But you've yet to tell me how winning championships equates to the business side of it.
Ask Robert Kraft, who has the most Super Bowl. No, that's still Pittsburgh. It's right there. But New England Patriots weren't worth shit. Wasn't worth shit till they start winning.
Winning Super Bowls.
Most valuable franchise in the NFL. Not too far behind the Dallas Cowboys. So that's how the winning changes a franchise around. Consecutive wins, dynasties matter. Financially, they matter.
Do they?
They're still,
six times. The 90s. The 90s.
Tom Brady jerseys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It matters.
And then he went out there to Tampa Bay and won the Super Bowl.
Stop trying. But still, his New England jersey is still the highest paid.
Oh, almost definitely.
So, yes. Winning championships matters financially. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a valuable franchise.
Because we won
they won championships.
Super Bowls.
So the most winningest WNBA franchise is the Houston Comets. They don't exist anymore.
What's your
point?
Well,
you can say the Las Vegas Aces now.
It doesn't equate.
You're talking about
winning doesn't equate to the business aspect.
The whole other
women, we ain't even including the women. They ain't even we ain't don't even put them in this.
You're trying to dress up your
when's the last time the Yankees? I don't know this because I don't follow baseball that closely anymore. When's the last time the Yankees won a championship?
You can't talk about nothing to me with the
No. I'm proving this. When's the last time the Yankees won a championship? I don't know.
How much money?
I don't follow baseball like that no more.
You can't talk about nothing else.
But are the Yankees not still the most profitable baseball franchise?
The Yankees have won championships.
Multiple championships.
Yes,
they won.
The most winning.
Pittsburgh ain't won the championship in I don't know how many years, but they, like he said, win the championship. Pittsburgh is a household name, baby.
But they haven't won in a long time.
But they won them.
The Yankees
more than one, more than two, more than three.
The what? I didn't hear you, Tony.
The Yankees have won championships a couple years ago.
That's what I said. I don't know. That's what I was asking because I don't follow baseball like that.
The Yankees have won at least 2, maybe 3 this century. This a whole new century.
Yeah, since 2000.
Yeah. So how many playoff wins have y'all had this century? Oh, we can't talk about. Never mind. We can't talk about that.
You mean when we got cheated out of that catch?
Oh, here we go with
cheating. Y'all win more than 2 playoffs this century. Because you can say,
y'all Dallas Cowboy fans, boy, y'all go hard for them Dallas Cowboys, boy.
The Falcons have won 8 playoff games and went to Super Bowl twice. Okay, this century. Something y'all can't claim.
Okay, so that invalidates your argument.
Well, how does that invalidate?
In the century, who's had in this century, right? Using your metric, who has had the most success? The Falcons or the Cowboys?
This century?
This century.
The Falcons.
Okay, it's still who's more profitable. That's my point.
You keep on saying, but OG Tank, you keep on saying that like we don't understand what you're saying. We understand
that just defeated your own point.
We're talking about winning. Winning compared to financial is 2 different things.
We're in the top 10 as far as franchises go in the NFL. That's without winning the Super Bowl. We're still in the top 10. The Falcons brand has become profitable over the last 25 years. It was not worth shit last century. I'm honest about my team. My team has come a long way, but they still are not where they should be. We should have at least 2 Super Bowl wins. As far as I'm concerned, nothing less. You in an all-black city. This city will turn up. It will be bananas if we ever win a Super
Bowl. Oh my God.
Everybody in the United States can agree. If the Falcons win, that's going to be one of the biggest parties this nation have ever seen. Because we won a championship here. The city is behind you. Dallas, hey man, look here. Y'all are a very loyal fan base.
Oh my God,
very delusional fan base. Y'all tend to. If
this is gonna be our year. This is our year.
Yeah, this year right here is our year.
Oh my God, no.
What y'all year to actually win a playoff game?
Right, because y'all not going to no Super Bowl.
Yeah, they ain't going to the playoffs.
I mean, we beating the Panthers right now as we talk.
Oh my.
Whoop de motherfucking do. It's the fucking Panthers.
But your analogy said it's all about winning, and we winning right now.
One game.
You can only win one at a time, right? Yeah. See, don't do that. Don't do me, Tato.
Right. So win a playoff game. Make it to the second round.
I'll let me in a few weeks. Yeah.
Make it to the second round, and then you might have some.
Oh, now we're gonna make it to the second round. Okay.
Y'all ain't never came out the first round.
Right.
Didn't we have a bye?
That's how you made it to the playoffs.
That's the second round, right?
No, that's not.
No. You ain't no buys in the playoffs. You either win or you go home. Ain't no buy. What the hell you get a buy in the playoffs? You either win or you go home. Buys during the regular season. You get one buy during the regular season.
Y'all ain't won no playoff game, dog.
It's all right. Y'all like the money. So as Dion said, it's about the money, about that bag. So y'all keep on worrying about that bag, because y'all don't worry about nothing on the field, because y'all ain't winning that.
Not a damn thing.
Apparently what we're doing on the field is translating to the bag.
No, it's not.
The hell it ain't.
You know what's the big? You know,
hell it ain't.
Okay. You a Dallas fan?
Yeah.
What's y'all best selling jersey? Who got the best selling jersey in Dallas?
Currently, right now?
In history.
In history, I have no idea.
And who has? I tell you. So
I would hope it's Emmett or maybe Dion.
It's Emmett, Dion, and Michael.
Oh, Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It is Troy Aikman. So those are the three. Top three jerseys. Those are the top three jerseys now in 2025.
And they ain't played in about 10 years, 30 years.
So that lets you know, even y'all merchandising money, most of it comes from old players.
Old players.
Yeah.
Y'all are not outside of them championships. Had you not won those, y'all would not be a factor. Jerry Jones, you know what the smartest thing Jerry Jones did was when he labeled the Dallas Cowboys America's team.
America's team. Yep.
That was the
smartest thing he did.
Because America's team, truthfully, probably should be New England. Their colors are red, white, and blue. They have a Minute Man as their mascot.
Yeah, the Patriots and all that. Yeah, I get it.
They should be America's team. They dropped the ball.
But they're not. Yeah.
They dropped the ball on branding themselves as they. And they got the wins to back that claim up now.
Oh, they do. Oh yeah. Six championships.
Yeah, if I'm Robert Kraft, I would have been did that and started just saying I'm America's team. If Jerry Jones hadn't trademarked it, but I think he trademarked.
Right, he probably he didn't trademark that. He ain't crazy.
But that's
even on that. If I'm driving down the street and I see somebody in a Cowboys 88 jersey, and then I turn around and it say Lamb on the back, I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. That shit better say Urban.
So that just proves my point. The only value is what you did 40 years ago. The value of your team came 40 years ago, and it has had no value in the last 40 years.
No,
yet the value has grown. So the argument just follows.
The value has grown based off of the achievements 40 years ago. Because I'm telling you, if you under the age of 30 and you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, I say how. You have never seen a winning team.
Nope.
Matter of fact, if you under the age of 35, you have never seen this franchise win a game, win a championship, win a playoff. Never in your life.
You ain't even got close to it.
Probably a Dallas fan because your parents are Dallas fans.
Yep. The glory days, as they call
Dallas fans
because you drive by the Star or because you drive by AT&T and you see the level of that it is.
Your fans do not live in Dallas. They live in places that don't have teams.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah. That's how I became a Pittsburgh fan. Little Rock, Arkansas.
Half of Mexico are Dallas Cowboys fans, yeah.
That's because they don't know what the fuck they looking at. Them motherfuckers like soccer. Don't know damn.
We got that shit. The essays love the Cowboys.
Can't no Mexican in Mexico tell me shit about football because you don't know about football. The only football you know is played with a white and black ball.
Rugby.
You know soccer. Maybe boxing a little bit.
Right.
But you don't know no goddamn American football. You don't know this. You just a Dallas Cowboy fan because it's closer to the
border. The border. And that's all you see across the bridge. Is Dallas Cowboys.
They're not Cardinals fans, and that's technically closer.
There ain't nobody going like no.
They're not Chargers fans in San Diego, right? They're not Chargers fans in San Diego, right there. You could throw a rock from San Diego and land in Mexico.
That's because most of them don't stay in San Diego. They go to LA and they become LA fans.
That part.
Yeah, and
so they're skipping over. They skipping over that. And hell, the ones that came over in the last 2 decades, they still don't know football. You talking about the second gens, the ones that was born here, maybe.
Right. This is their birthplace.
But the ones that came over the border, they don't know shit about no goddamn football. They just not started playing football games in Mexico. The NFL is trying to bring them in.
Bring it, yeah. That's why they.
But the argument that the Cowboys are that big in that region is because of geography falls flat. Because
the Cowboys,
there are at least 4 teams I can think of that are closer and don't have the same appeal.
But those are winning. Those have never been winning franchises.
Yep, Chargers ain't never been no damn winning franchise. San Francisco just got
they
just now getting up there.
They get American news, and y'all, for some reason, y'all are a major area.
Honestly, San Francisco may be closer to Mexico than Dallas is.
Dallas is a major media outlet. That Mexico, they get American channels, dog. That's Dallas is one of the biggest markets on the West Coast. So overwhelmingly, they're going to see Dallas games. If the ones that are played on their
that's true.
They're going to get Dallas games. They're going to get LA games. They're not going to get Arizona games. Don't nobody watch Arizona.
Why they sorry? How would you put Arizona on my TV?
Say to Arizona, nobody watches the Cardinals play except the city of Phoenix. Except that everybody else is somebody else's fan. They ain't walking around with Cardinals get in Phoenix. In Arizona, period. I see more shit. Last time I went through Arizona, I saw more LA jerseys than any damn.
Because half of LA done moved to Arizona, but yeah.
My point. So most of your fan base is people who don't have a team and people who don't know shit about football. That's your fan base.
They still buy tickets?
No, they don't buy tickets. They just buy merch. They buy merch.
I'm about to say them man.
Ain't nobody coming all the way to Dallas to come to that overpriced ass stadium.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Chandeliers at the practice facility. Who the hell practices with chandeliers on?
Y'all ought to be pissed at Jerry Jones for making the city pay for it.
Right.
Actually, they took it as I've had this argument with people, right? Because I said it was dumb, but they actually like it because they done made their money back.
No,
a couple times over.
Have they made their money back?
Yeah, a couple times over. Yeah.
I gotta look that up. I don't believe
because you gotta understand it's not just the Cowboys that use that facility. That facility is used in there every other day.
It gets rented out for different concerts and whatnot. So
I'm about to say he renting that out. Jerry Jones ain't giving that out.
Yeah.
Come on over to my house and just have a free concert.
The reason
it's a money making that whole complex now because now the Rangers are over there, whatnot. Like they don't made their money back a couple times over.
The only reason I questioned it. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mr. Bullshitter, because they 49ers fan and Raider fan and Phoenix fan. Yeah, you're right. I ain't even argue with you, Mr. Bullshitter. But the reason I kind of question that because we don't know the split between what Jerry Jones get off that stadium and what the city of Dallas gets off that stadium. The city paid for it. Jerry Jones owns it.
I mean, those are public figures, and yeah, I mean,
put it like this. There were conditions when Atlanta got the second newest stadium behind y'all. So when we built Mercedes-Benz, there were conditions that were put in that the team had to meet.
Yeah.
Right. They had to make the NFC Championship before the city agreed to pay one dime on them. They did it the very next year, so the city was on the hook for most of the stadium. Now, Arthur Blank put up a huge portion of it, so he gets the bulk of it, and they do a split after the payoff to the city. Now, Mercedes-Benz, they've done that, so they made their money back because they do the SEC Championship. They do every big name concert in the Southeast that come through Atlanta. It comes through the Mercedes-Benz. So they made a lot of money back, but because of the split, the city hasn't made they ain't paid the city off completely. And that's only because he takes the lion's share of it. So that's why I tell you, yeah, they may have made the money back of what the facility cost, but you don't know what the split was between the city and Jerry Jones. So true. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I just don't know. I had to look that up.
I think it's more than that too, because they don't play in the city of Dallas. They play in Arlington, which other than the Cowboys and the Rangers and all that, there's really no reason for you to even know where the fuck Arlington is, right? But now because of that, all them hotels stay full, all them restaurants stay full, so they making money off of that. Otherwise, nobody would go to Arlington.
And Arlington's making the money. It ain't even Dallas making.
Yeah, it's not. The city of Dallas ain't making shit. Yeah,
because it's kind of far there. Yeah.
And the Mavs and the Stars are about to move at the beginning of 2030.
So y'all moved everything out of Dallas into the suburbs.
Yeah.
So we're going to change that name to the Arlington Arlington Cowboys. Because Dallas ain't made shit about that. And
Dallas ain't made a damn thing out of it.
You live in Dallas. You should be angry about that.
I live in the suburbs. I don't even live in the city of Dallas no more.
Oh, well, you ain't got no dog in that fight.
Right. You can't. I ain't gonna move back to the city of Dallas. Hell no.
As much as I love the Braves as a franchise.
But Tony, do you stay in Atlanta proper?
No, I don't stay in Atlanta proper.
Okay, did we in the same boat?
Whoa. But I have property that my family owns that's in Atlanta proper still. My mother still lives in Atlanta proper. My brother still lives in Atlanta proper. I'm the only one that live in the sticks. So
I still run around and make moves and do shit in Dallas. I don't lay my head though.
I still have ties to the city of Atlanta.
I like the fact that my son can walk to school and back and be relatively safe.
I'm still tied to Atlanta politics. I still tied to it. I'm very
me too. Yeah.
So I do have a dog in the fight in Atlanta because I own property in Atlanta.
I'm still tied to Dallas politics. Yeah. I still do classes in Dallas. Yeah, like all that.
I pay taxes in Atlanta on property that's still in Atlanta. Me and my brother split the property on the family home. So I'm a property owner in the city of Atlanta. I have ties to that. So I have a say-so in Atlanta. If I wanted to, I could change my primary residence to that address and vote in Atlanta. I do not do that because that would be semi-illegal.
Yeah.
So I'm not advocating anybody to say I did that. You goddamn lie. You check my voter rolls. I never voted in the city because I've been out here. People will try you like that. They'll bring this clip.
I'm very clear about it. I still make moves and do stuff. I'm still Dallas NAGA, you know what I'm saying? All that. But yeah, I don't lay my head though.
Yeah.
Nor could you pay me enough to do that.
That's understandable. But like I'm gonna give you an example with the Braves. The Braves wanted a stadium at the same time the Falcons did. The city gave them an option. They said, who will bring a championship to the city first? At the time, the Braves was hot garbage. So they went with the Falcons because the Falcons was making playoffs all the time. We had a team that had just made the second round. And they gave them that condition. You make the NFC championship, we'll pay for it. Boom. The Braves moved out to Marietta. They said it's closer to their fan base. And yeah, I get it to them. That is. But when they won in 2021, it wasn't the same as when they won in 98. When they won in 98, the whole city shut down for damn near a week. It was like a party because that was the first ever championship for any sports franchise in the city of Atlanta. Turned up. When they did it this time, people barely came out because it's not. We don't consider them an Atlanta team.
Atlanta, yeah.
Y'all the Marietta Braves. Y'all can change that. I might as well change the merchandise. But do that because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money wrapped in that mighty A that's on that hat.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
We won the baseball. I think we may be number 3, if not number 3 behind New York, Boston, and probably Atlanta, the most profitable baseball franchise.
Baseball. Yeah,
I say all that to say
it might be the Dodgers. I don't know.
Could be. We might be behind the Dodgers, but we up there. We definitely in the top 5. But you know, when you talk about what the city loves, the city got no love for Atlanta Braves like that. We love the merchandise, but we don't because you moved out to the sticks. You know,
that's like Detroit Pistons. They was in Pontiac. They recently just built the Tigers, the Pistons, and now the Red Wings are all downtown Detroit now. Little Caesars Arena, that arena is sweet. That arena is big as hell. But they moved. They literally, you got Red Wings play right here. You got across the street, right across the block, you got the Tigers, and then you got the Lions right behind the Tigers.
Hey man, that was.
I think because our metroplex is so stratified that we don't. It doesn't really hit the same for us.
Y'all stretch way out to Arlington and Plano is now all that y'all trying to say.
Yeah. We damn near stretch to Oklahoma now. Like
Man, that shit is ridiculous.
It is. It really is. That's why I keep on like I'm applying for jobs right now because I've been out of work, right? And they'll be like, "Oh, it's in Dallas and it's on site," and I'm like, "Well, you gotta give me more than that because that could literally be an hour and a half each way from me." Like
that's what I'm talking about.
If folks don't understand, I'll be dealing with these recruiters that are not here. I'm like, no, I need specifics. Like
DK Metcalf just cut 22 to 6.
Bro, for years, I just started a new gig out here. But for years, I went back and forth from here to Atlanta. With traffic, that's a 2-hour drive.
Ooh, oh my God.
Yeah. Been 4 hours a day in traffic because that's where the money was. Now that they starting to open businesses out here and that pay good, I take a couple of dollars loss.
Right, just stay
to have a 10-minute commute.
Right, you save on a lot of gas.
That when I was out there in June with y'all or whatnot, like that's the only time I've been out there. Well, I did notice that there was a difference in y'all's areas are way more stratified than ours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ours, you won't know that you've crossed over and you're not in the same city, and you be 4 or 5 cities away because it's all amalgamated into itself.
You have that. You probably didn't notice it because if you came from the airport to where Arm 5 was, man, you passed through about 6 cities. You were nowhere near the city. Atlanta proper is small. Atlanta's very small. Atlanta is a small town, is a mid-sized city portraying a big city. It is not big at all. You could drive around. You drive around.
But when I first got in, I went into Atlanta from the airport, and I got my car. I went into Atlanta because I wanted to go to OTE Arena and see what that was about or whatnot. So I was in that area.
So you passed through just to get to Atlanta. You was in Hateville at the airport. Depending on what side of the airport you on, there's just different cities. The airport falls into different cities.
It feel like it do because I had to take a fucking train to go get my bags. That shit was stupid. I get on the side, I was like, I'll walk. They like, you might not want to walk, bro.
Oh yeah, you ain't walking. I just did Atlanta when I went to.
That shit was dumb.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a whole different zip code, but I got my bags.
Yeah, but you going to a whole different building, ain't you? A hot tub.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you going.
And then I had to get on another train to go get my fucking rental car. Yeah. That's some dumb shit for real.
You just fucked up on that. You didn't have to. When you get when you get your bags, the rental car is right there. So I don't know what the hell you did that for. That's on you.
I had to go to a whole nother building, go to the second floor, take another train.
What the?
That shit was crazy, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all talk shit about Atlanta Airport. I've been to Dulles. I've been to LaGuardia. I've been to Chicago, O'Hare. I've been to Miami. I've been to LAX. Atlanta is the best airport in America, bro. Hands down. Hands down.
I done been there. Yeah, I've been
to y'all's what is
I will say checking my guns and getting my guns was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hello?
For international travel, which that's what when I go through Atlanta, when I go through Hartsfield, that's Atlanta. I'm normally going out to international. Bruh, I went to Washington Dulles. I flew in for Dubai and Washington Dulles. The planes land at 5:30. The gates don't open up. It's Washington Dulles. The gates don't open up to 6 o'clock. They got a roll down gate. You can get off the plane, ride up that escalator. The escalator keeps going. And people were smushed against the goddamn gate. I'm talking about you had your face up against the gate like that. And them gate agents sitting there, them Ethiopians sitting there looking at you laughing till 6 o'clock. People like, hey, at least cut the escalator off. You're just pushing people up here. Nope, it ain't 6 o'clock yet. That shit Atlanta would never. We process more people through that airport than any other airport in the world.
I can believe it. Atlanta crazy.
Busiest airport.
Yeah, but when I went to me and my family went to me and my wife, we flew out of Atlanta to St. Martin. I thought it was Miami, but it was actually Atlanta. We flew out of Atlanta.
It's a hub. Now, if we talk about nicest, it's the nicest in America. I still like got the nicest one I've been to. Amsterdam and Dubai. Got the nicest ones. The IB. Now I can't say nobody else. Just the ones I
mean, of course, Dubai gonna be nice, yeah.
But when you talk about America airports, hey man, Atlanta's the best you gonna get. So if you don't like that, you don't like. I've been to George Bush. That sucks.
Oh yeah, that's in Houston. Everything in Houston sucks.
I'm gonna let y'all fight that out in the comments on that. I love Houston.
Dallas and Houston don't like each other. Yeah, folks don't understand that shit. You don't fuck with each other like that. Yeah.
I say.
Oh, how you miss the interceptions right there in your gut?
Me being from Atlanta, I got more of a camaraderie with Houston. I like their swag. I do. I have no problem with Houston at all. Dallas, y'all different. Y'all are different. I couldn't get past the Shags.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of Jericho. It was I don't know now, but last time I went was about a decade ago, so I don't know now.
Oh yes, that's South Dallas Shag. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Shags. I saw a lot of Jerichos. I said, where the fuck did y'all buy in 2025? Who's selling this to you?
Hey, every hair store.
Who's making this?
That right on. That
y'all, I'm talking
shake
about.
Shake
it up. Not curl either. I'm talking about a wet juicy curl.
that yellow bottle with the red writing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said in 2015 was when I went out there. I said, who sells this? Who manufacturing this bullshit still?
Yeah. It's on every shelf in every store out here.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all don't even have perms like that. Y'all got Jerry
curls, yeah.
I believe that they making that's the only place in America where you can buy Jerry curl still to this day.
Pretty much. We keep it alive. Yeah.
I don't know why. Let that shit die.
And that shag, y'all need to let that go too.
We got the shag with the waves.
Yeah, the way they do the shag. It's kind of flat. I give it to them.
Y'all know about that, yeah.
I mean, with the waves it's fine, but people just have I see just shags and nappy ass hair on top.
Now, who that dude y'all had doing that song? That Mama Don't Worry song. That dude, his shag was hot garbage.
There do be some folks with hot garbage, yeah. Some people need to let it go.
Yeah.
I seen a dude with a rat tail.
Yeah. That's the Mexican influence, though. That's the Mexican influence.
Man, y'all need to stop letting these outside people influence.
They're not outside, though. That's the whole thing. That's the native culture.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna have that conversation with you, Tank, right now. I'm not gonna have that. That is not the native culture, but I'm not gonna have that conversation with you.
How is it not?
I'm not gonna have that conversation with you, right?
They was here before the white folk.
Okay, so I'm gonna dispel this myth once and for all. The territory of the Southwest was owned briefly by the country of Mexico for 20 years. That's it.
Yeah.
It was owned by the Spanish before that.
Correct.
When the Spanish left, the Mexican government got it for 20 years. That's it.
Correct.
They lost a war to the United States, and they were paid $12 million for that territory.
Not disagreeing with any of those facts. Yeah.
So for the last going on 200 years or so, that has been American territory. It's not, nor has it been a strong native Mexican population from the time that Mexico owned it. The population of Mexicans that you have there now migrated in within the last 30 to 40 years. They are not native to the city of Dallas.
I have to disagree.
They are not.
I have to disagree.
40 years. Because America was not letting Mexicans in the country on large numbers until the Immigration Act of 1983. I want to say 1983. I could be wrong. Now, they have been there for 40 years. I give them that. That was one of their first stops. but they are not native because there was not a native population of Hispanics. There were Native Americans in the territory that were down Dallas.
So that's my argument. I think we falsely draw, because there's a border, we falsely draw a non-equivalence between those two groups of people.
Bruh, there's a big difference between a Native American and a Native Mexican.
Not a border. Yeah. A border. Geography. That's it.
Nobody dropped the border. That was a sparsely Texas itself was sparsely populated when Mexico had it.
Correct.
The people that were there in that territory, Dallas, were Native American, not Mexican.
It's very little difference. I would argue that there is no difference, really.
Very big difference. Very big difference.
Only that the U.S. government recognizes this group over this group, but that's
no. There's a language difference, a culture difference, a religious practice difference. They are two totally different people.
But those differences come from the Spanish rule of a certain area, and then the Mexican independent rule or whatnot. But the people who were there throughout all of that didn't really shift.
Are not Mexican. They don't have no inkling of Mexican culture. They're Native American. They have their own culture, whatever their tribe's culture is. I don't know which particular tribe it was that populated that land, and it wasn't very
numerous. There's numerous different tribes.
But it wasn't a large population of them that populated what's now Dallas proper. Okay, but that population, those tribes, there's differences between the tribes in itself in their cultural practice.
Correct.
So those differences, and they're closer in relation to a Mexican than they are to a Mexican. A Mexican is a totally different culture than a Native American. Any tribe.
I just don't. That doesn't pan out.
Yes, it does. Go on the reservation. It's not like Mexico. They're not Catholic.
Because they don't have that. Because they don't have that colonized influence. They have a different colonized influence.
The only thing culturally that's similar with a Native American here in America than a Mexican is a corn-based diet. They eat similar food, but even their foods are different. They don't eat tacos. Most Native American tribes don't have a dish that's a taco.
Flatbread, the whole flatbread stuff.
Corn-based. They use the same thing. Anybody who's been in America more than 300-400 years, your diet is corn-based. That was the main crop here.
But those are minor geography differences.
Okay, culturally, they don't practice. Mexicans are Catholics.
Even the agricultural difference between Dallas and the Rio Grande Valley is different. So
they don't.
They're going to eat different things.
Okay, yeah, that proves my point. They don't practice the same religion. They don't wear the same garment.
But the religion came about because of the colonization.
Regardless of the fact, they don't practice the same religion. They are two different cultures, totally different cultures.
They're really not.
Tribes have their own cultural practices. And some of them have their own language. Some, most don't. So they are not close. They're more closely related to Americans than they are. The average Native American is more closely related to an American than they are a Mexican. Mexicans just like to pretend they're other people. When they're around black people, hey, I got black ancestry. Hey, when they're around Native American, yeah, I'm part Native American too. When they're around white people, yeah, I'm Spanish. Y'all, they like to play 3-card money with their race portion.
They do, yeah.
But let's be clear, most Mexicans are white people. They have mostly Spanish admixture. You're a mixture of black and white. Most of them are a mixture of black and white, not even indigenous.
There are cultural derivations within that. There's a large swath of the Mexicans that don't look as European, and there's racism within the Mexican.
Oh, absolutely. I've been, you know me. I've said that from day one because I've been to Mexico.
Yeah.
They're
Mexican. Those that are looked down on are because they're from more of that native
25. You get them in the head area.
They don't look as European or as white.
Every time.
The ones that they look down upon the most are the black ones.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that's why I don't. When they come up here and they talk about we all need to get together, you're not together in your homeland. You don't like your own niggas,
right?
So you definitely don't like it culturally. Y'all like our culture, y'all emulate our culture. But
that's why they've been having. We don't really refer to it as a civil war, but they've been basically having a civil war for the last 40, 50 years.
Oh,
the Mexico, yeah.
They just not started to even acknowledge the
Zapatistas and all that. Like, yeah, like
that's why that whole illegal. That's why they want to go into it. That whole illegal immigration argument when it comes to Hispanics. I said that's real nuanced. And if you have never been down there, you never traveled, you never been around these cultures.
Oh, why you leave with your hand?
Then they'll play you. They'll play like, oh, we together but anybody from LA will tell you, yeah, the Hispanics don't like black folks. They don't really like white folks either, but when they get their numbers,
you gotta go in the tent for.
They don't fuck with nobody other than
yeah.
You gotta go back to the locker room.
But in specifically within the Texas context, and I'm sure it's probably the same for California. I don't know because I'm not from there. But when you talk Black Texas, we live amongst each other. Like Blacks and Mexicans live amongst each other. We go to the same schools. We live in the same areas. Like you can't divide Black Oak Cliff from Mexican Oak Cliff, Black Third Ward from Mexican Oak. Like we live amongst it. We've been intermingled for generations now, but that does cause a lot of friction.
Yeah.
It's always been Blacks versus Mexicans. Like it's always been that.
But see, y'all have comparable populations in Texas. When you see a large population of Black and a large population of Mexicans in the same city, their populations are same. LA is something totally different. LA is majority Mexican and like 20% Black. That's where you see the conflict at, because like I said, they get their numbers up, they start acting real different.
Well, and see, that's the thing. On paper, you would think there's a difference, that it's not the same here in Texas. But when some shit pop off, believe me, we outnumbered.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, y'all, dang, we went.
They got a lot more that don't appear on paper.
Y'all, we've been here 2 minutes and 45. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I didn't realize we were on that long.
Oh, you ready to get off? My bad.
No, y'all know. You know, I'm gonna let y'all talk. You know, I'm listening, but I'm watching this game, so I'm in and out right.
I'm gonna take. We gonna pick. Me and you gonna pick this up.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
I got a training I got to go do in 45 minutes, so I got to get ready.
Hit me on IG. We gonna do it. You on TikTok?
Yeah, I do, but I don't use it that much. Yeah,
that's fine. We'll do TikTok live about this because we own something right now, and I want to kind of expound on that.
Yeah. Cool. But I gotta go train these kids, man.
Have you been, bro? Because I'm gonna get off too.
All right, y'all. Take it easy, man. Thank you guys for rolling through. I always got my boy Hot Tub, my boy OG come through, man, all the time, and I appreciate you guys, man, for bringing yourselves on and making yourselves vulnerable.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you, man, and y'all gonna see me a little more now. I'm doing something different. It ain't the real.
Okay, yeah, I ain't been on in a minute. So let me jump on this thing.
And I'm glad I caught you.
All right, man. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all take care of one another. Man, protect yourselves. Protect yourselves. Don't worry about the government or the police. You got to be able to protect yourself. Man, y'all be safe. It is your favorite gun on the Checking Out Jay Skilly. I'm about to go finish watching the rest of this fourth quarter with my boys up 23-6. Catch y'all again on. I'll probably be on next Sunday. But peace. All right, let me put this game sound of this game.